Yeah, I think she's the last one in line.
Oh,
okay. Hello, everybody.
Here? A little bit more.
We're not hearing our... Oh,
good.
Because I didn't hit mute.
Man, she got it first try. Most guests are like adjusting everybody else's except for the person they're trying to go for.
I forgot to have our intro up. Doggone it.
Hot coffee.
How do you ever really know if you're one of us?
Can't
Are
go
you
wrong
one of
with
us?
coffee.
We got things on the table if you need fidgety and all that kind of stuff there.
It's dangerous. That's a pretty rad
Little
fidget
puzzles.
spinner. This guy.
So put your eye out.
Ugh.
Homemade too.
Getting this chat.
Homemade.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Who made those?
Who cooked these
Oh,
up?
was it Z?
Yeah.
Z made these.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's just got a rad spin to it.
They're really good. Despite like the tiny little bearing, they're really good. I've made my own out of hot glue before, and it's like, nah.
I don't see us there. Are we not there?
What do you mean?
Oh, Gary's there, so we must be there. I can't find us on YouTube.
Oh, I didn't even try.
I was going to get in the chat, but I couldn't find us.
My phone's at... It was at 5%, now it's at 6%. Keep going up.
There it is. I don't know why it didn't come up. That's weird.
We like to do this so that we can see the chats, because otherwise
the
you're looking
chat's
all
right
the way
there,
over
but
there.
I can't see it that far away.
Yeah.
I'm blind.
Same here.
I'm blind. Get out of here.
You're one of us.
And Al, of course, he plays music in the background as we go. Once our intro music gets going.
You won't even know it. It's so good it sounds recorded. Al's a beast, man.
What's up, Gary? I forgot to count you in.
It's about time. Yeah, that's my
Yeah,
fault.
he's late. Yeah, that was Seth's fault. We was here waiting on him.
I was washed down the river again.
Gary's our resident chat person. He's here every week.
Jerry?
Gary.
Gary.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you,
Welcome.
Gary. Hope you're doing well.
Welcome, Hailey. How'd you say your last
Hailey
name?
Hade.
Hade, that's right.
Hade?
And Jada.
Hades without the S.
And will remain
Okay.
silent on the last name. Say hello. You?
Hi.
Oh, don't have your mic on. Good thing I told you to say hello. Now try.
Oh.
Is your
hi.
volume
That might be
Yeah,
why you
it's
couldn't hear
dope.
yourself earlier.
Oh. Makes sense.
She's like, turn it up.
Makes a lot of sense.
It was your fault.
All right. So remember, everybody, the views and opinions expressed by the individuals in the following program do not necessarily reflect those of the Outhouse Podcast affiliates, guests, or even us. It's all just entertainment. Oh, I just broke her skull. That was supposed to hit the camera. Sorry.
It usually goes way out there.
He's got a
Went
vendetta
totally
with me.
wrong way.
Oh, man. It's a bunch of jokes, folks.
Yeah, it's all for entertainment purposes. Piper says tonight we're going to be speaking along the lines of music.
Ooh.
Oh, I found this old thing. It had some questions in it. I thought it was kind of funny. It's if Peter Piper picked a pail of pickled peppers, then where's the pail of pickled peppers that Peter picked? Huh?
With
Where'd it
Peter.
go?
They're with Peter. He picked them.
Right. On the ox cart.
Peter's onto something.
And if Jimmy cracks corn and no one cares, why does he keep cracking corn?
Well, hello, Haley.
Always
Hi.
going out there for pepper and corn.
Yeah, we
Oh,
got
someone said hi to me.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I hope you're doing
Gary.
well. I'm Hailey. It's nice to meet you.
Oh, my phone went dark. I can't even see it. I'm going to watch it on the TV. You can't comment on the TV.
Yeah, he knows. He said he got to do some phone work
Felix.
Yeah.
for that SS.
Some good coffee.
Made by.
So music, you say?
Actually, that's some.
You know the guests better than I do, because I just walked in. I'm like, oh, hello. You guys talked a little bit. How'd you guys
It's just
get
some
brought on
cheap
the show?
Walmart Colombian coffee is all that is. It's got that good French vanilla in it, though. You didn't bring your drink.
No.
I drink mine.
I need to lay
black.
off the sugar.
So what's going on, ladies?
You
in
know, it's pretty good. Life's good. Working on music, living life.
Right on. Where you play out anywhere?
I do, yeah. I do some shows. I haven't done a show in a minute. But yeah, I've played at the Kent Outpost. I've done a few
Nice.
shows in Cleveland.
I like that spot.
Yeah, the Outpost is nice. They've
It's
got a lot
really
of cool
nice.
people there.
My buddy Elijah goes through there, and he
Yeah.
invited me one time. It's pretty cool. Moses, I don't know if you know him or not.
I don't know if I know Moses. No.
He's a singer. He's not a rapper. He's a singer. Country singer, actually. Damn good.
Hell yeah. That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Super cool. But yeah. I've been out performing a little bit. I've been recording and writing for a while. Started releasing stuff about a year or two ago. So
Okay.
Nice.
yeah.
What's up, Zach and Susie?
What up?
What up?
Welcome. Thanks for joining. I sound awfully tinny. Oh,
Yeah.
maybe it's just me and the
Yeah, it's
angle.
because you're so
I sound
far
so
away.
little. Why am I hunching?
Got to get in the microphone, son.
I'm like Link from Good Mythical Morning in the Dark.
We love Mike.
Good mythical morning.
Yeah.
Hey, got some fans there.
Darn right. If you don't know Good Mythical Morning, you're not living. I mean,
For real.
Come
I
on.
mean, they pioneered YouTube.
Yeah.
And everything
I guess I
YouTube
don't know
does.
they
that.
did. They did.
They're unproblematic.
Man, you
creative,
gotta
and
watch
cool.
them. They're hilarious. They run a show like this, very professional, with a whole team in Hollywood,
Mm-hmm.
and act like they have no idea what's going on the whole time. It's
Yeah.
hilarious, dude. And
accurate.
they try to like actually do stuff, but Link is like this fumbler. He'll just spill stuff like for no reason, and they won't let him have a knife. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta get caught up on Good Mythical, man. Yesterday's episode was actually the one where they did it in the dark. Did you watch that one?
No, I didn't.
Man, I watch it every day.
I gotta
I'm
catch
gonna
up
check
with
that
Rhett
out.
and Link. I don't know what they've
I don't
been
think
up
you'll like
to.
it.
No?
That's not your speed,
No?
from what I've noticed.
Yeah.
No, you don't think so?
No, the type of stuff he watches.
We watched this.
I watch all kinds of weird shit.
We watched this black guy that goes to like gas stations in the ghetto.
That's Florida made. Florida
Hey.
made.
Oh, okay, maybe
name is
so.
Florida
Like
Man. Yeah,
with the
that's-
hot chip challenge.
Yeah, yeah.
His name is Florida made.
I had it on when she walked in. She's like, nah, you watch that? I was like, all the time.
Yeah.
That shit cracks me up, man.
He went super viral for testing people's jewelry in malls. If you haven't seen that,
I haven't seen that one.
You'll like that.
Really?
That's
Like
interesting.
celebrities and stuff, or just like random?
Celebrities, random people who like to
Okay.
flex their money.
I've
when they
seen
have
videos
stuff.
like that.
With
Maybe
their
it was
fake ass
him.
jewelry.
So funny. He pioneered that and just blew up from there.
Yeah.
You know, I would hate if I spent good money thinking something's real and this guy comes up to me, proves to me that it's wrong.
Glass. They
I'd
call
be
it glass.
distraught. Glass.
I guess
Just
all
glass.
them like rapper dudes that got them big chains, like they spend bukus of money for them and ain't worth shit because it's not really real solid, you know, like they
Yep.
think they're getting.
You know,
Yep.
Jada and I
Like
were
plated
talking
ass
earlier.
shit.
I think that knockoffs
Are-
underrated. Underrated.
Thank
We
you.
love knockoffs
That's
here.
what I wanted to say.
We
You
love
know-
moissanite.
Yes. Like I don't care how much money I have.
Like,
I'm
let
gonna
me
be
get that
cheap.
great value necklace.
Hello.
Yeah.
It shines just as bright.
You
If
know,
it's
that's right.
convincing.
I'd be
you know.
flexing the fact it's cheap.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, I
If you
got
have
it for
to
a third of the
question it,
price and
yeah.
it looks the same.
Hello.
Yeah.
They
Oh
get
hell
it.
yeah.
I'll just deny all testers if you want to roll that.
I do
Nah.
know, I will say, I wished I would have known what I know now about gold when I was a kid because I had plenty of opportunities to get gold and passed it by. I could have got it cheap and didn't realize that, you know what I mean? And it's like, oh, wow. I let a lot of gold slip through my fingers, not realizing, you know.
Just hold on to gasoline. Now.
I had a big pile
Liquid
of
gold.
silver, though. I did. I
Yeah,
had a
silver's
sick-
worth something.
Yeah, I mean, but I got down on my luck in one point in life. How life does you go up and you go down, you go up and you go down. I mean, it ain't no. But long story short, I had to sell all my silver out, and yeah. But I wish I would have thought about that when I was. Because the reason I had all the silver was I was collecting coins as a kid.
Oh.
You know what I mean? I didn't think about. I had opportunities where some of these kids in the neighborhood, I got this necklace. You know, I don't need no stupid gold necklace. Somebody will just steal it. I should have got that necklace and put it away and started stacking all these necklaces and all this other shit these guys had.
Dude, all the nice things I had,
Jury.
like growing up as a kid, even through high school, turned
that
into
mic.
gifts. I turned them into gifts, usually for girls, and I'd like customize them or something, and it would be something that's like priceless. You couldn't put a price on some of this type of stuff that was like passed down, and I gave it away for gifts, never to be seen again. It just bye-bye.
It's the worst, man.
Never know how much some of that stuff
We
is
love a
worth.
creative king, though. We love that.
It's good, you know.
I'm a very gift-giving person. I like to do that.
It's popular love language.
Yeah, actually,
and
a lot
both of
guys do
those
it.
things are easy come apart and easy back together. You don't have to force them.
What's easy about this?
That one gets
Oh,
everyone.
you're so close. Oh, you was almost there.
I like the
Oh, damn.
little
That's
red
a-
cock.
Dang, okay.
Yeah, that's
See,
interesting.
now I
Should've put
know
it
the
back together
secret.
and handed it to her, then she would have had
Yeah,
to figure
I
it
don't know
out.
though. I know the secret now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a cheater. I don't know, but yeah, we'll
We
mix
work
it up a
together.
little bit, pretend like I don't. Whoa, what's this? Oh shit, wait, I might not be able to figure it out now, Tom. I might be stuck.
Dope! What happened? How did I do that? You know how bad that happened, though.
We love your nails.
Same.
Thank you.
Them are pretty cool.
You know, the real celebrity is my sister. She's a nail tech. Love her to death. Yeah. Tom, I
Hello.
think I confused myself.
You jinxed yourself, is what
It's got
you did.
this-
I sure did. I sure did.
It's the same way. It's easy. It slides right out.
I don't know if I've done that one.
I just found that one going through all this shit for
This
this
is-
yard sale.
This is a highway
okay.
robbery right here.
Is that where this came from? I noticed this little guy.
Highway.
Yep. It's a little cock.
Dude, there was like 3 cats out there pulling up. They wouldn't move. I couldn't pull in the driveway.
We're like-
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like rats in a maze.
I didn't want to beat.
Yeah.
No.
See,
I got it,
now
guys.
you know why you need a fidget spinner, because your brain hurts after messing with them.
It sure do. It sure do.
I want to see if you can get this one.
Oh no. See, I didn't see you mix this one up, so alright.
It's the same concept.
Oh, check it out, chat.
Damn.
2 seconds. 2 seconds.
All right. Flex.
She was like, boom!
Yeah, I,
Flex on
I think
them.
I
So
deserve
you're
a
supposed to
reward
take it
spin.
apart, put it back together, then hand it to the person.
What?
You're not supposed to hand it, because that way they won't know.
And you'll see the trick.
Okay.
Yeah.
What if you can't figure out how it goes together? Because, yeah, I had trouble on that one.
I think I might have to fidget spin, not gonna lie. I can't get over this spinner.
Yeah, it's such a cool. I
It
would never
is.
think to
Jerry
make
said,
these.
cool, I got my
It is.
tablet working, I can play on the phone and comment.
Nice.
This is cute.
So you watch it on the TV and comment on the iPad. That sounds like Beanzo's setup. I need to get something like that.
So, who is your favorite artist?
My favorite artist. It's a good question. You know, I'm a real big fan of Youngblood.
Yeah?
I am. I think he's awesome.
I think you did killer on that Ozzy tune for
He
that
did
show.
so good on the VMAs. Oh my god.
I didn't see that. I heard what the hell was Gary saying that he sang Mama I'm Coming Home somewhere.
He did. He did.
And some people were saying but he did changes at that Black Sabbath show. He killed that.
No,
In fact, I didn't even know who that dude was until I seen that, and everybody's
Yeah.
making a big deal of it. I'm like, who's this guy? And then I was
Yeah.
like, what are they talking about? And I was like, oh,
'Cause of
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, he's just got this real sense of individuality and just, you know, not giving a you know, whatever what people say.
He's got a wild story. A wild
He does.
story.
He's been through some shit, man. Can we cuss on here? But yeah, he's been through some shit, you know. I like the way he talks. I like his confidence. I find him very inspiring. But I've been inspired by a lot of artists. You know, I got a variety. It's all around. I'm a huge Fleetwood Mac fan. Love Fleetwood Mac.
I worked for them once.
That's awesome, dude. That is so awesome.
Tom's a
worked-
legend, man.
Yeah, I worked for a bunch of bands.
Yeah.
That whole tree of that's all passes, backstage passes.
Underrated artists, or you know, Linda Perry from Four Non Blondes. Chef's kiss. Love her. Love her. She's awesome.
I know them, but I don't know her.
She's
She
a lead
just-
singer.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
figured as much, but
Yeah. They were gonna stay together, but she wanted to go one way, they wanted to go another. I think something happened with their drummer, so they never really ended up staying together. But from what I know, she's written a lot of songs for a lot of people. She's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get familiar because I'm not familiar.
Yes,
Gary
she's cool.
said he nailed changes. Talking about
Oh, he
Youngblood.
really did. He did.
Well, let me ask, what type of music do you do? Because I'm not familiar
Good
with
question.
that either.
That's a good question. So I would describe myself as like a soft alternative, maybe
Okay.
like an emo Adele or Louis Capaldi. I like
She
a dark piano. Yeah.
She did bring her guitar, y'all, so she might do a little
did.
jamming for us here in a
I
little
did.
bit.
Yeah, but yeah, I like, I have this dark alternative, slow, kind of sad girl vibe. But for me, I've never really been good at communicating, my emotions or how I'm feeling, what I'm going through. So I always found music as this escape, where I would just write and, it would just come out of me. The songs,
Yeah.
No, you're all right.
gosh, but yeah, the songs write themselves. And,
It's very
I
therapeutic.
kind of look back and it teaches me more about myself after that part of me comes out through the music.
Absolutely, yeah.
And for me, it was like, with it helping me heal so much, I think I have a very unique story, and the idea of maybe being able to help someone else out there, maybe feel a little less alone, that means the world to me. And I think that's what I want most in life.
That's an
Yeah.
awesome
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I actually have a follow-up question.
Go ahead.
For that. I love the music. I think it's really good.
Thank
it's
you very
definitely
much.
a different style of music that I'm not used to, but I connected with it. I really did. I understood. You were really telling a cohesive story throughout your singles and on your EP, so I really liked that. It was a different take. It really showed
Yeah.
who you were internally, so I want to give you your props on that. But
Thank you.
the
Hey.
follow-up question was,
Seth, you may be losing your job.
Right, yeah.
No, go ahead.
the follow-up question was, I think a lot of listeners would describe your music as carrying sadness, or at least that's the way I would describe it. So I wanted to know, and this might be a bit too personal, is
You're good.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Let me know. Do you see it that way yourself, of your music carrying that weight?
Yes. So my
Good
EP
question.
that's out right now, it's called Unholy Bones. And it uses the metaphors of religion to kind of tell my own personal story, right? So it's kind of like the first song on the EP is Problem Child. So thank you.
We love that song.
Thank you.
It's beautiful.
Thank you so much. So the verses are me talking to my younger self, and the chorus is my younger self's response back. And that's really what sets the album off with my own personal fall from grace, this huge turning point in my life. And at the end of the song, it ends with the chorus in a more powerful way, right? It gets to the bridge. They're singing at the same time, my older self and younger self. Then my younger self takes over, and the rest of the album is from her perspective.
That's wild.
Trying to find my place in this world.
That's like one of our last questions.
It really does. You
would
portray
you-
it so well, and I say it's your life, right? It's what you've been through.
I
so
mean, you're
excuse me.
selling it pretty good. Like,
I'm not
listen to
joking.
this.
I'm actually not joking.
90% of the people who come on here don't even have music out. They make music, but they don't even have music out, let alone do shows. So the fact that you're doing all that, kudos to you.
Right.
Thank
And I
you.
am very invested in this. I do want to hear this. Like, where
Yeah.
can we find all this?
Anywhere you listen to music, Hailey Hade, Hailey, last name Hades
Spotify
without
and
the
all
S.
that?
Yeah, Spotify,
Okay.
Apple Music. I got one of my
YouTube.
live shows was professionally recorded, so that's out
Nice.
there.
That's
We
what's
love
up.
I got a Vivo channel.
One more
love
time.
that.
One more time. What was it?
My name is Hailey Hade.
Really? Hey, with a
it-
D.
With a D. Hades without the S.
Okay.
Super cool. Yeah.
All one word, or like, is there a space?
That's a space. That's my first and last name.
There's a space. Okay. I'm gonna
yeah.
look it up for real.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you do music?
No.
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 How do you know? Like, how'd you listen? How'd you find out about it? Because like, I want to be in tune to the story. You know.
So I frequent a place that she works at, and I've kind of built relationships with the workers there.
Oh, okay.
And
She passed along her music.
no, It came very organically. I had no clue. I mean, I've known her for months, and I had no clue she
Really?
did music until
that's cool.
we kind of started chopping it up one day, and the worker that works here actually asked about her music, and that's how I found out through a third party, not even from her
okay.
directly. So I have to say, my experience has not been her pushing her music at all individually. It just came from a third party, but you know what? I'm really glad that I found it. So I actually have another question. This will be my last question.
Oh, I love it.
For
Keep
everybody.
asking.
I have a
Good.
bunch for you.
Go ahead. I love it.
This might be a little too personal too,
No,
but
I'm an open book.
Okay.
I'm here to open up.
well, we're gonna dig in there, girl.
Dig in.
All right.
Dig in.
It's like, where do you think that emotional tone comes from? I mean, obviously it's personal experience. You kind of hinted to that, and is it the way you grew up? Is it
Yes.
something else?
So, me personally, I am trans. I'm a trans woman. So, growing up, my experience in life was always very secluded. From my perspective, I was always, me, but the world kind of forced me to be someone else. And I hit this breaking point in my life where I'm like, what the hell? Like, I'd rather, not be here at all than live in the world as someone else.
Sure.
So, when I got to that point in my life, the conflicts with my family and my friends, I kind of lost everyone. So that first song on the album is me talking to that version of myself right before I was no longer living at home, because it got so bad with my family. So I was couch hopping for a while, just writing music, having no friends really. Couch hopping was hard. And, it went on for maybe a year. And throughout
Just
that...
get sick of that shit and was like, I'm done with this. And
So I actually, during that time, surprisingly enough, I wasn't eating, I wasn't drinking water. I was taking shit care of myself. So I ended up in the hospital. And when I was in the hospital, my mom obviously came, and there was kind of this breaking point of like, we gotta figure something out. She's my daughter, like, regardless of what's going on here, like, we gotta figure something out,
At the end of the day,
And that turning point meant a lot to me because of how hard and unaccepting my life was. I didn't have a dad, so really the only family I had was my mom and then my sister. She was always on my mom's side, but not really being very supportive. So to have my mom just kind of step back and be like, regardless of whether or not she, cares or supports me, whatever, just to be able to say, like, we have to figure something out, that meant a lot to me. But, took a lot of time to heal and to grow and to be in a safe place and be comfortable. So the journey to that point is the entire album.
That's wild.
Yeah.
There's a whole story behind this
It is.
album.
Well, it's
So
like,
it's
damn.
I was invested before, but
Oh, sorry. So you can go. I don't want to interrupt you.
No, go
I was
ahead.
asking you.
Yeah, she was,
So problem child, younger self talking to older self at that time. The second song on the album is Fallen, or on the EP, and that's about depression. It's all a metaphor for depression, falling from heaven. The opening of that song means a lot to me. I think that when for me at least, when I'm in states of depression, I think there's like a comfort to it. There's a comfort to digging yourself so deep in a hole that you don't want to come back out of it.
Right.
So that song, the
see
first
that.
line is, I found my place in hell. It's been 3 days since I last felt, and there's not a part of me that doesn't want to stay. And it just kind of goes
Pretty
through.
heavy.
Yeah, it goes through that. The next song is Enough. That's about the fear of growing up in a world where I don't get to grow into the person who I feel I'm meant to be. And then there's Purgatory, which
that
is... Yeah, Purgatory is about being, metaphorically, of course, Purgatory is that in-between space of heaven, hell, afterlife. For me, it was that in-between state of, like, I think that I might have a chance at having a life in this world, but how am I gonna get there? And look at where I'm at now. It's so shit. Then it goes, and I don't know if I skipped any songs, but I know there's Lotus on there.
Is any of these songs what you'll be playing here?
Yeah,
later?
I was gonna play Fallen today, or if you guys want more, I would do that too.
So your EP is essentially your diary.
It is.
Right.
It's one part to a 2-part project. So it's called Unholy Bones. This is a little teaser that I haven't really told anyone. But the entire project...
Hear it here first.
Yes. So the entire project is supposed to be Unholy Bones with Angel Eyes. So that entire portion of my life that I just yapped about, that's Unholy Bones. And then with Angel Eyes, the second EP, it'll all combine and be one big long story, one LP. And the second half of it, the With Angel Eyes part, is about healing. And that's what I'm working on right now.
You segued into my next question, but before I do that, I'm going to give the floor to them to make sure.
She's going to hand us our show back. Thanks, we appreciate that. But no, she did ask before she come on here that she said she had some questions. Could she ask? And I said absolutely. Thank God she did, because she actually knows more than we do.
Yeah, you guys are doing really good at just carrying the show.
Yeah,
honestly.
I mean, shit.
You said I lost my job. You lost your job
yeah,
too.
no doubt. Like, her
We're
show.
just here.
Well, you know what? Let me ask this last question, okay? So I'm
Yes,
going to take
ma'am.
it back.
No, you're good.
So, from knowing that your current songs that are out right now are fairly heavy, especially that EP in a beautiful way, do you feel like writing these songs, although it's your diary, right, and your way of therapy, I would say at least, I'm not speaking for you, do you think that writing those songs and exposing so much of yourself takes a toll?
It's a really good question. The entire thing, I've had so many experiences in the world where people have just given me shit for simply existing for who I am. So the biggest thing I want in life, the idea that I'm most in love with is truly just taking something that made me feel a little less alone and, maybe making someone else feel a little less alone. I know that if I could hear those words, every lyric on that album, those are words that I wish I could have heard. So
That's actually a really good way of putting it.
Right.
Thank you.
Really.
I think whenever you show your music to somebody, you're always putting your direct wrist out there. This is my art. Please don't hate on it. Please don't crap on it. But you're given the choice.
Right.
You just put it out there.
And there's always going to be haters, you know what I mean? You could have the best shit in the world and somebody's still going to like,
So it's a very brave thing to do.
You can't always be butthurt from what somebody says. You just got to let it roll off and keep doing what you do.
That's the
Damn right.
reason you
Especially
put
if
it
you feel
out.
in your heart that it's right, then hey.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So how do you balance like vulnerability and privacy when writing songs?
It's a good question. I don't tend to go out of my way to tell everyone my story.
Sure.
Big reason being because, like, in a workspace or, any given environment, people will treat me differently. So I don't go out of my way to share my story. But I'm not afraid of someone knowing it, If sharing my story makes me happy, bees don't waste their time explaining to flies why honey is better than shit, you know what I mean?
Good analogy.
That's one way of putting it for sure. So, and I don't know what space you're currently in because we're not that personal yet.
Yeah,
But
go for it.
Are there moments where you kind of sit down when you're feeling happy, and you might be in a happy place now, we don't know, but are there moments when you sit down when you're extremely happy but still lean into that sad vibe?
Oh, yeah. I reflect a lot. I do a lot of meditating. And I find a lot of, if I'm in a good space, it's healing to reflect on the past and in places that I've grown. And in order to do that form of meditation all comes from my music. So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't try to dwell on the past, but I try to learn from it,
I hear exactly what you're saying. I
Yeah.
knew you weren't implying that you're dwelling in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
We love that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Andy Edwards.
Yeah, life's all about healing.
Sure
I
is.
had a question, but I read the chat pop up and it spun me out. I forgot what I was going to
What's
say.
up, Andy?
I was going to ask you something. Damn it.
Oh, you're good.
So
What
it
was
might
related?
pop up. Can you walk us through kind of your writing thought process?
Yeah, that's a good question. So, if you've heard my music, I do a lot of keys. I play the keys, I play the guitar. I just love the piano, my heart. But what it starts with is whatever instrument I'm playing. It always starts with the instrumental. And
You write the music first before the lyrics?
so, kind of. So I'll play in a sense of like however I'm feeling on a given subject or topic in my mind, and I let the music tell a story first, you know, like for example this song that I have coming out now, it's about this sense of like being hopeful, just about to reach this point where you're at and then falling back down. So like I'll kind of be feeling that and I'll write the piano, you know, going up the scale, but then there's a note that's just a little bit off but still matches, and then it falls right back down the scale, you know, and then I think to myself like, this feels like I'm climbing, trying to be who I need to be, but I can't get there. And then the words just kind of happen. I mean, you know, I know you might have heard it a lot from a lot of people, but truly the songs write themselves.
Oh, yeah, that's not cliche. I mean, you're an amazing artist, so I believe
Thank
that.
you very much.
Put a lot of effort into your craft, and it really does show through the music. I'm not glazing here. I don't know if you guys know what glazing means.
I'm going to be honest, I don't think I do.
Blowing smoke or
Blowing smoke up my
over complimenting you. I really
Oh no, I appreciate
not-
it. You are
that's
so
not-
very kind.
I
You are.
really do mean it. Like it's been a while because obviously I'm a little different from these folks here. I listen to rap, right?
Yeah.
So my genre is completely different from what you guys listen to. But I'll say with R&B,
You don't know us very well, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, I know you guys. But I'll say listening to mainstream music, whether it has emotion or whether it's telling a story, because all music tells a story, it's been a while since I've heard something so genuine and
you.
really from the heart.
Thank you.
So don't take this as glazing. That's not what I'm doing. I really do. I can visualize the story as
Yeah.
your music plays.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. I try not to write what I think people want to hear. I write what feels right to me.
Where are you from?
Hear it.
Are you from here in
can't-
Kansas?
I'm from a little place in the suburbs called Green.
Oh,
You know
okay.
Green?
Yeah.
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 Our boy Craig Reed lives in Green.
Gotta love Green. Green, yeah. It's a very small place. A lot of roundabouts.
Frickin' things are everywhere.
I hate
They
roundabouts.
drop them everywhere.
They try to say that it's a good way to reduce traffic, but I think it's a traffic causer.
Traffic jammer.
Personally, because people run those yields. Anyway, please continue.
Roundabouts, man. Yeah.
I got a gripe with those.
Yeah. You know, I'm fine waiting at a red light because, you know.
No,
you,
like actually.
You
though.
like stop, you creep into it, and then someone just whips around the corner. Like,
Yeah, and those really big ones. Oh,
Yeah.
don't let it be a really
or
big roundabout.
when you're circling around and someone enters when they shouldn't.
Oh yeah, don't. I'm gonna start banging the table here in a second.
True
Have you seen
story,
them
though.
double in like 3-lane roundabouts?
No.
Oh my gosh, they're terrible.
What?
Like going up towards Akron.
3-lane roundabout.
Yeah,
Never seen
it's
that.
ridiculous. I'm like, what? I don't know
I
what
don't
lane
want
to
to
get
see
in.
it. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't want
either.
to see that. That's
Yeah.
something we don't want to see.
Sometimes,
driving.
you know, and this is a confession to make here. Yeah, hang on to the edge of your seats. But sometimes, yeah, hang on. Sometimes I go around roundabouts and I just keep circling around.
That is so. I'm not gonna
'cause
lie.
I
That's
love to
low key
piss people
autistic.
off. It is a little autistic.
Oh.
We love. We are not ableist. We love.
I
people
am
with disabilities.
neurodivergent.
Oh, we love it. We love it. We're here for it.
But yeah, you know, sometimes it's a good little stint, right? You gotta go around the roundabout because first of all, it's fun. Second of all, it reminds me of a roller coaster. Third of all, I'm in control. And fourth of all, people are like, "What the fuck is she doing?"
Check all her boxes.
Exactly. If you've never circled around a roundabout and not gotten out at any of the exits, you gotta do it. but don't go around like one time and then get out of your exit. Like go around 5 times.
Yes,
really
playing traffic
confuse
people.
them.
Playing traffic people.
I
We
guess
love
I'll
that.
have to do that now. The only time I missed the exit and I went around twice. I
No,
missed it
you're almost there.
twice.
The
It's almost
most
there
I've
with
gone
it.
around, I had like a little record with myself because before the most I'd done is 5 times. The other day I did 10. Yeah.
Just get a tire.
Thank you.
Haley, be careful, please. Be careful doing that.
Well, it was not a busy roundabout, and there were some solid pedestrians in the area. I had to give them a show, make them wonder
we love that.
who's in that car.
This
What is she
sign-
on?
This sign here is yes, honey, yes.
Yes, honey. I like
Yes.
this. I'm gonna adopt that.
You should.
Yes, honey.
We love that. Yes.
Slay queen.
Do it. Yes.
Yeah, do it. Join it. Join
yeah.
This is miniature heart in Japanese.
Oh,
it. In
yes.
Korean, yeah.
Or
Same
in
everybody.
Korean, maybe, yeah.
Wait,
everybody.
where's the camera
Camera
angle? There we go.
malfunction.
Got it.
So you
We
got
love
both
that.
going.
We do love that. Little Korean heart. See, anytime I make a heart, I just do this. I'm basic, wait.
No, yeah,
where's the
because that's
camera?
cute. We love that.
Yeah.
Right?
Or, some
up
people
there.
got
Ooh.
this. That's a good one.
Clock
Now, when
that.
you're pointing to the audience,
this
you're
is
looking
cute.
at that middle camera, not the screen down here. You're up there if you want to talk to the audience.
Love
There you
y'all.
Much love.
We love that.
We love you.
go. Gary said, you need a guest like her every week. I like how she is interacting, or hell, even taking charge. Love it.
Thank you. I'm
Yeah, me
honored.
too. I'm
talking
just
about
sitting
you.
here.
I like people.
We're a good team,
Yeah,
aren't we?
you have such good questions. You
Yeah.
need to write his repertoire for things to
You
say
know, write it
again.
for our show.
You know,
For real, I would love to be asked those questions. Honestly, they're good.
I
We're
just
just
found out a
dummies.
second ago you're a rapper.
That's why we was laughing.
Yeah, that's why we was laughing.
Don't know us very well, do you?
You guys got to hear this spin. Like 5 seconds ago, I was like, I figured this. Listen.
Nails on a chalkboard. No,
Nails on a chalkboard.
I just wanted to rage bait. Rage bait. Rage
That's like
bait.
one of them things that go.
I did have this teacher when I was in high school, and every time he was mad, he would scratch his nails on the chalkboard.
Oh, that's borderline abuse.
Oh, it's
Right?
abuse to my
like low
ears.
key.
Ooh,
Why would he do?
Thinking about that
Well,
makes
I
me
don't
cry.
know.
no, man, that's
What grade were you in?
Like 6th grade. I was 12.
He was sick of y'all
Yeah.
asses.
What was his name? Like, we called him like Mr. Ned or something. Something weird.
And like he really took his.
Oh yeah, Ned got crazy. He, we wouldn't be paying attention, and he'd turn around and, oh, I would cringe, plug my ears. I'd be like,
the
whatever you
police.
say, sir.
Call the
Like,
police.
Yes.
Call the police.
Call the
CPS.
police.
Get 'em outta here.
CPS.
somebody.
That is actually insane. I gotta ask you another serious question
Oh, I'm ready.
because it's on my mind.
Okay, I'm locked in.
This one is like super lighthearted. I don't think I've ever heard in an interview an artist get asked to set off. So, what is your ideal writing environment?
My ideal writing environment. That's a good question. There's always my bedroom, the studio. I do have a good answer to this. So there's this little lake. So I don't know if you heard of Nemesilla.
The lake.
Park?
It's a
park.
campground.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But if you go back there's this secret path you can take, right? And it's like away from where everyone knows. It's a cut through the woods. And
Back
then
in the
there's
cut, y'all.
yeah, it's a little secret spot. And when you get to the other side, you're coming straight out of the woods, and there's a pier that looks over the lake, and there's a little island in the distance. Nobody really goes there. So I like to take my guitar there
Nice.
and just go for a little walk through the woods.
My cousin fishes there all the time. I'm gonna have to ask him. You ever see this girl out there with the guitar?
Yeah.
She's got fish leg. She don't have legs.
Fish
She's got
legs, yeah.
Got the
Got a little
You're probably
flippers.
Mermaid.
serenading. She's probably serenading all the little fishes.
I am, yeah.
They're coming to the top.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember one time when I was younger, I got broken up with, and I went to
Sorry, not funny.
Nemesilla. I was just playing some Taylor Swift, man. I swear the fish were singing along.
That'll do
great.
it.
It was doing the harmony.
Yeah.
What are some
Back
common
up, fishies.
misconceptions about you? Maybe that your audience is that's a basic question.
Yeah, misconceptions.
What are some things that you wish people would know about you? Let's kind of spin that a little
Okay,
bit.
yeah.
That's a good question.
I wish.
They're all good questions.
Yeah.
Like,
I think
I
I wish
quit.
that people would know that, you know, no
Alright.
matter who you are in this world, I treat you with love. I think everyone's voice deserves to be heard, and I think everyone deserves to feel loved and feel like they have the opportunity to be the best versions of themselves. I'm really just an activist for everyone, you know, peace. I mean, it's, you know, it's basic, but like, yeah, I mean,
Yep.
You
And
know?
for the love of God, we're not all the same, man. We're all different. We got different
Exactly.
thoughts. We don't think everything exactly the same. We might think some things, but we're all our own thing.
I did it.
And so I have to ask a very obvious question. There we go.
That means
we got
I like
we
what
got the
he's
guys
saying,
doing
right?
it.
That means I like what he's saying.
Yes,
Okay,
Queen.
You
Yes,
sort of
King.
shit.
We
So I
can
have
only hope that it's not something taboo that you're like, nah, I got you. Small pee-pee.
Small pee-pee.
that actually might low-key be what they say there. Could be very true.
Small pee-pee.
Small
So-
pee-pee.
I have a pretty obvious question that I think needs to be talked about because you're unique, right?
Thank you.
You can either talk about I'd actually like to hear it all, the struggles, the ups and downs, positives of being a trans artist.
Yeah.
Shit. These was my questions. Fuck them. Go ahead now.
Yeah, okay. Struggles of being a trans music artist. There are a lot of. Let me think of a good way to word.
And
what
be
I'm
candid.
thinking.
I think this
Yeah,
is
okay.
a unique
Yeah.
experience
It
that
is.
I've never seen any artist really put this much into their
Yeah.
music so genuinely at such an early stage. I'm just saying early because I just found your music. So I would love for you to be candid because this is unique.
Okay, I have a good answer, and thank you very much. So, there are some canon events or, things that every trans person experiences, sure. But, just because we're one group of people does not mean that we're all the same. And we all have very different stories, and some of us have, some crazy shit we've been through, but
I know that's
no
right.
two people think the same, and no two people, move the same throughout the world. And on that note, there's a lot of great people, but there's a lot of people out there who just make people like me look stupid and crazy.
Of course.
And
Right. There's
I
always-
think one of the struggles is just a lot of the stigmas on people like me. Because I don't think people realize that I'm literally just every other girl, But there's such a stigma that I'm something different, There's a song, I don't have it out yet, but like one of the lyrics in it is like, I'm the monster on TV, so I can't even watch the news. And that's so true. I mean, it's like the entire world could just hate you when they've never met anyone like you. Or they have met someone like you and they have no idea, But it's some struggles, But it's all about changing the world, I guess, to the best you can.
And for the audience, I hope you didn't tune out there because it's important, although we're polarized at the moment, and let's call a spade a spade, I think it's important whether you agree, disagree, no matter what stance you take, especially in this political climate, no matter what any of us think at this table, I think it's important to have discourse about different experiences.
Yeah.
Sometimes those tough conversations make change, or they make you think a little differently, and if you don't think a
For
little
sure.
differently or change you, you're at least knowing a different experience. I think that's always important to talk about.
Yeah, everyone's different, Everyone's got a great story to tell.
Absolutely.
Andy wants to know, are there any new releases coming out soon?
Yes, there are, Andy. Thank you for asking. So, like I said, I'm working on the With Angel Eyes EP, second part to the album thing.
I hope I'm saying his name right. It's Andi, Andy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Andy.
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 Unless it's on D. On Die?
It's Andriana.
Oh,
I like that name.
okay.
That's a beautiful name. But yes, there's a song I'm working on right now. I'm gonna be so honest, I was debating on a title, so I don't even know. I'm thinking about calling it Angel Steps. But yeah, the chorus is like, it's 'cause I'm too much, and my feet, they don't touch the ground. That was kind of bad, but it's about a relationship. It's part of the album, but I'm gonna release it early as a single.
Oh.
Yeah,
How do you know when a song is finished, though?
when it feels right.
So it's always about
It's
that
weird.
feeling.
On that note, when you're in now, do you just play the guitar and sing, or do you multi-track?
I multi-track, I harmonize,
that?
I mix.
So when you're doing that, obviously, because I've done it myself on several of our songs that we're doing, I completely changed like a chorus by adding extra vocal parts in it. You obviously you do that. And it's like, and then sometimes you're like, holy shit, because it changes it to gives it a whole nother dynamic.
It does, yes.
Because they're like, one song we got is called Sacrifice. And it's basically sacrificing your life for God, for Jesus, and all this.
Yeah.
Long story short, but the chorus, dun, 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 and it's like, all we need's a little sacrifice. All we need's a little sacrifice, and it does that 4 times, and it was like every time I sang that, it was just like, oh, there was something that just wasn't hitting on that. And when I got into the studio, I sang my part, and I was sitting there like, man, what the hell needs to go over top of that? Blah, blah, blah. I was like, well, what if I echo that? It's like, all I need's a little sacrifice. Yeah. So I had the other guys sing them. I recorded the harmonies on them. Now them guys singing it. So I'm singing that other part. They kind of overlap with them harmonies, and it completely changed that chorus.
Really, just
And my brother didn't even like the song, and he's like, man, he goes, that just completely, you know what I mean? And then another song that I sing, I put this 2 vocals, a high one and a low one on it. And when I put the low one on there, they was just like, holy shit. And I was like, I know, right? It's like sometimes when you're recording, especially multi-tracking, unlike when you're sitting there doing it, you can do that, and man,
There's
It's
so many
incredible.
layers.
Yeah, I did this one song, and the way I wrote it, so it's out now. It's on my EP. It's called Enough, and it's so simply written.
some of the best ones.
Thank you.
I mean, really.
But yeah, so the day I recorded that, it was storming outside of the studio. So I tracked the thunderstorm, and you can hear it in the song. And then I layered my vocals like 10 times. So it's me singing over me, and it completely changed the song. And all of a sudden, it's stronger.
It makes real fat.
Yes, it's you know what I have to say, creating an environment. Atmosphere, yes.
Big time.
Yes.
Yeah.
It creates an
Getting the
atmosphere.
That's why I like atmosphere
Or bring it
music.
to you if you want to leave.
Not a lot of rappers create atmosphere. I was just listening
they
to
don't
Joyner
do
Lucas.
shit.
Oh my gosh, that guy creates atmosphere.
Yeah.
Do we have any SpongeBob fans in the chat?
Oh, I'm original SpongeBob.
Original, yeah,
I've
OG.
seen the very first episode when it aired.
Yeah, dude.
Promise you.
I swear there's a quote in there where
We
he's
love
like,
that.
food, water, atmosphere.
Yeah.
You remember that? Okay, I'm not crazy. Okay.
Oh man.
Huh. I'm not musically inclined, but I didn't know that just adding something simple like an echo or multi-layering your voice really changes everything
Oh, yeah,
sonically.
it sure does.
Absolutely.
So
yeah.
that's interesting. What are some other tricks that you've learned, if you will, that you've learned while recording music?
Oh, good question.
Because you create everything from scratch,
Oh yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah.
And if you go
Oh,
on
yeah.
her social media, Hailey Hade, you can see her setup, and she posts all that stuff.
Yeah.
So
She loves SpongeBob too.
SpongeBob's great. Yeah. Wait, what was the question? I'm sorry, I have
So, like,
ADHD.
are there any?
My bad.
It might be a loaded question, or you
You're
might not
okay.
have an answer at all. But are there any tricks that you've learned since recording music?
Oh, tricks, right. Tricks.
I don't know if that's a thing in the music. I have no clue.
No, it is.
It is.
Oh, I
Oh,
really
okay.
used, finding a good plugin. There's a lot of people out there who are like, oh, just, mix it this way, don't use plugins, whatever. But
is
if
a
you've ever
plugin?
heard a plugin, it's like, so you have a music editing software, and when you download a plugin, it basically gives you something else you can
Like
do.
the effect you're looking for. Like
Oh,
you can
okay.
have a plug-in that
Thank
has
you.
delays, a plug-in with reverbs,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
auto-tune plug-in.
Yeah.
Modulators. modulation.
Whatever,
Yeah.
you know, there's all kinds of different ones that do all kinds of different shit.
So I use the plugin Keyscape, if you guys have heard of that.
I have not.
And it gives you like the library. It is probably over 100 options for how you can play your piano and make it sound like all these different pianos. And it's so customizable.
Now I got this MIDI keyboard in there, and you can do that through Fruity Loops.
Yeah.
Same kind of a thing.
You know what another good trick is? Layering keys with bass and strings.
Right.
Yeah. Bass and strings,
Lost,
man.
but we love it.
It creates atmosphere.
Okay.
Bass is like dum,
Literally
dum,
guitar bass.
dum,
Okay.
and then strings like violin.
Yeah.
Oh. Do you think you
Strings
would?
and things.
Do you think you would ever take your fans through the process of making a song,
I would love to.
or just the setup, what you do, the behind the scenes stuff?
Yeah.
Now, is you record all at home?
A mix. You know, sometimes I record at home. Sometimes I go out and I move my equipment to a different location. And
Yeah, I was gonna ask, what studios have you used?
studios have I used? I've been to the only external studio I've been to is Breakthrough Sounds in Cleveland, because I have a really good friend. She's an artist, Nell AP. If you guys have heard of her. Shout out to her. She's awesome. She's one of my great friends.
We love that.
She's worked out of that studio a lot, and we've made a lot of songs together. I've made some at home, you know, with my equipment. But yeah, everything I do from scratch. It all comes from my brain.
Wow.
Sweet.
Wow.
Cleveland's a trek. I went to studios around here. I was thinking you might know Zombie Boy because of all his plugins that he got. He's a really good singer, and he has all the plugins for singing. So if you ever looking for somebody, he's in Hartville.
Yeah.
He's not that far.
Yeah, it's not far at all. I don't know if I asked this question already. It's getting late. It's close to my bedtime. Not joking. When you create songs, are some of them too heavy for you, or do you lean into the rawness?
That's a really good question. Like, in the sense of something being so heavy and vulnerable that it's hard to perform and release. Yes. So I wrote this song called Heaven, and it's about. I really want to release it. It's so vulnerable, and it was supposed to be on the last EP.
Shit. Go ahead.
Oh, you're okay. It was supposed to be on the last EP, but it wasn't because it was so vulnerable and I was nervous. But what it's about, I mean, yeah, it's about being trans in the world today, but it also dives into the themes of how people have really turned religion, which is supposed to be an idea of love, right? How people have turned that into a weapon against people.
Everything.
Yes. Yeah, people have taken something that's supposed to be the idea of love and truly turned it into hate. But that one's very vulnerable because it's very personalized. The chorus is like, I'm afraid I'll make it into heaven. And it's just kind of talking about like if heaven is full of this hate that you preach without even realizing it, then that's not a place I want to be. But yeah, that's deep, you know? It's, will I get the message across? Will it resonate with the right people? But that's when the vulnerability comes in, and I just gotta say, you know, I believe it's strong. I believe the world needs to hear this, so I ought to put it out there, so it's going on the next EP.
Oh, let me hold your hand, girl. Whenever you have time, we need to get together.
We do.
Again.
I would love to.
Sadly enough,
I would love to.
I love
most Christians don't realize they think when you go to heaven, there's this old dude with this long beard sitting on a throne.
Right,
and that's
right.
exactly not what it is.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's all about energy and light and goodness and whatever.
Yeah.
You know, people don't read too much into the Bible like they say they do. Fun fact, Jada is musically inclined. She loves to create her own lyrics and rap verses of her own.
Jada!
I don't know what that
That has to
Coming
be true.
straight from the chat.
Get the hell off your viewer.
I believe it. I believe it. Thank
See,
you
she's
for that
holding
comment.
back on us.
See, with the
All right.
intellectual, I'd be interested to hear that too. 'cause
Yeah.
not a lot of people be spitting.
So Jada, question
So
for
Jada,
you. I'm taking it here. Yeah.
We love
How long you been doing that?
I'm a researcher. I'm a scientist. I have never done anything professionally.
So?
Although But you know what? I'm just gonna say it publicly.
Go ahead.
When I started listening to your music in the car, I was like, I would love to be involved in something of yours, like musically. But I don't know if you mix business.
Well, you know what I've been really wanting to do?
I know some people.
I've been really wanting to make a song where it's like a catchy chorus with rapping for the verse. And like it's over like a melodic, dark, you know, like we could totally do that. That would be sweet.
I don't know the first thing. So anyway, back to you.
Yes.
So you talked about the musical. Well, you didn't call them influences, but music artists that you liked and that you have eyes on.
Definitely influences.
Are there any non-musical influences though that have shaped your music?
Good question.
Because I know
I have answers.
Good.
Yeah, I just gotta let it come to me here.
Our producer says since she was young, she's been doing that. Back to you.
Please.
Let's see.
And we can revisit it. I have.
I mean, because I could give so many musical influences, but non-musical it's a good question.
Would that kind of boil down to like just people you don't like to listen to?
I was gonna ask that question after she answered. Who don't you like?
Who don't I like?
I mean,
PR. Where's the PR person?
6ix9ine.
I'll think of someone I don't like if there is.
Lil Mabu.
Let's see.
Lil Mabu.
Who's someone I
Lil
don't
Mabu.
like?
Malibu. Whatever his name is.
I don't like Metallica.
You know, What the hell?
Are you?
I used to love
Shots
them, but
fired.
I worked for them, and they're the biggest assholes on the planet.
Really?
So, yeah,
you know,
they're
that's what I have to say
dicks.
about John Bon Jovi. I mean,
Oh,
they
yeah.
make great music, but he's a dick.
Yeah,
He's a dick.
I never met him or nothing, but
Yeah.
I don't think I ever worked for them guys either. That's kind
But
of weird.
man, their music's great.
Uh-huh.
Another one, I really like the music by Falling in Reverse. But yeah, they
That's
make
funny.
great music.
Yeah, Lil
but
Mabu.
I know their lead singer has had a lot
Nah.
of
You know,
heat.
the bass player, they just
You
quit.
don't tell the truth.
Yeah, well, I've heard a
Yes,
lot
Wayne.
of people
He
say
is like
that
6ix9ine.
Ronnie
He is
not a very
born
nice
into
guy.
it.
Huh?
I don't
But
like
their
him
bass
at all.
player,
And you know,
I got them
he
guys
almost
going
got those
in
kids
music,
shot
him
when
and
he
his
was
brother.
filming that music video
Yeah.
with a real
When they was
pistol.
kids here, he's from here in
I did a whole
Ohio.
song about
Yeah.
that.
And his dad, the bass player for Falling in Reverse, he just quit like a month ago.
Damn.
But
Tom's got ties with
his
Yeah.
their dad went to school with my brother. Long story short, and then I
Yeah.
ended up hooking up with him and getting him playing these festivals that I was doing, and
Yeah.
got him going. And then they got invited to do oh shit, it's been a while. It's been almost 20 years. There was this thing going around called the John Lennon Tour Bus.
Love John
And it
Lennon.
was going to school, and they had like this talent contest with, like Glen Oak, Jackson, North Canton, all the local schools around here.
Where's this in my era?
Yeah, right? Same thing with us. So if the band won, then the John Lennon Tour Bus would come to their school, record 2 songs, do 2 videos, and do all this shit for them or whatever. Wow. Well, I recorded their 3 songs or 2 songs that they had to submit, and they ended up getting in, and then they ended up winning. The final show was at the Canton Palace Theater, and they won that. Then the tour bus went, and they was both from Glen Oak, so they went. The tour bus went to Glen Oak, and they did all that, recorded their songs, which was funny because I have a recording of the song that they did, which was in this tour bus with the top of the line equipment you could have, everything, Pro Tools.
I love Pro
badass.
Tools. Shout out Pro Tools.
Badass, brand new electric drums, guitars, basses, all of it.
Bang, dude.
And I can promise you, my recording that I recorded in my basement with bullshit was 10 times better than them guys's. I couldn't believe what I was hearing when they got their final thing done. Now, don't get me wrong, I had weeks to do mine and mix it and all that, where they had hours. But they had all that pro shit, and these dudes, I thought they would, boom. Nah, man, it sounded like dirt.
That's because they already made it to a point where they're not putting in that effort. Me and you, we're still putting that effort out. Hey, I'm trying to eat off of this, and they're already eating off of it. So what you put in, plus you had weeks. Yeah, I could see that. But that's wild.
But yeah, man, I couldn't believe, I was unimpressed with their knowledge and their equipment. I was expecting more, but anyway, yeah. So they won that, blah blah blah, and then this kid from Vegas seen him on Facebook or whatever. Tyler, which was the bass player, wanted him to audition for his band, flew him out to Vegas. He made it. Their drummer was, and his brother was the drummer back here, and the guy they had out there had, I don't know, some kind of problems. I don't know if it was drugs or what. I don't want to say that if that wasn't what it is, but there was something wrong with the dude. He wasn't able to
continue.
Yeah, like stay consistent, coming to rehearsals and gigs or whatever. So they decided to audition dude's brother. He came out, they made it. They started playing all over the place, pretty big gigs, because the guitar player, his dad owned dry cleaners and ATMs out in Vegas, and they lived in a mansion and all this shit. And I forget where I was going with all that. Anyway,
must be nice.
well, they went out there and shit kind of fell through, and he came back. No, he stayed out in Vegas and went and toured with a couple bands, and then met this guy that knew Falling in Reverse before they blew up.
Yeah.
And he went, the first year he toured with them and played guitar because their guitar player got messed up. And then the next tour, I don't think he was with them. Then the following tour, something was with the bass player. Then he jumped in, and then he's been with them for like 5 or 6 years now. And then he just quit, like I said, a month ago. And I don't know, I haven't heard nothing from him. I need to get him, which actually I just seen on Instagram. They got a song coming out, him and his brother, which he's singing, not playing bass. And their band's called American Monster. And it's rock, metal type shit. But, yeah, I mean, and hopefully maybe we can get him if he comes into town, because his brother, the drummer, lives in North Canton now. He moved back from Vegas because he's got a daughter, and he's like, man, I ain't raising her out in that crazy shit. And he'd come back here. So hopefully when he comes back for the holidays, I can get him on the show.
You worked with everyone all the way to Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
You worked with Taylor.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was
I
that
thought that was
like?
for-
Yes, the shirt right in there.
Yeah, somewhere.
How
You
is
worked-
she?
She's really
I don't
nice.
know. I don't think I ever met her.
Wow, how's her
per
team?
se. You know, I couldn't tell you. They must have been all right, because I can always remember the ones that was shitty, which was
Those
Motley
high
Crue.
Sorry, go ahead.
They had a shitty crew, Motley Crue. There was a few of them, but I've I went from 2016 or 2006 to 2019. Every show that came through, Blossom, the Q, everyone in Akron. So for me to sit and be like, oh, I can't remember, man. Like,
Plus those high-profile people that come through, they're only there, they're in and out, and they don't
Right.
let nobody see them.
Exactly.
Security will follow you all the way
for
to
the
it.
most part.
Yeah.
Well, when they come in, they usually come in, a few hours before the show. Depends on if they have a meet and greet or whatever. Nowadays, there's a lot of that going on. But prior to them getting all that, because they started paying, they'd come in, go straight to the dressing room, and wouldn't come out till showtime. And when the show's over, they go straight to the van or the limo or the bus, and it's gone. They get police escorted. Usually, like if you're at the Q or a big arena, and the show goes down and you're waiting and everybody's kind of getting up, and then all of a sudden then the lights come on, the big lights. Usually when them lights come on, the artist is already down the road. They do that on purpose. So they some people always leave no matter what, but most people won't leave till the lights come on, just in case the show. So the general population won't get up and leave till the lights come on. That leaves no traffic jams and all that for them guys to get the hell out of Dodge.
Yep.
I mean, there's still traffic and all that, and they get police escorted and whatnot, but that saves more on the jam up. So that usually, like I say, usually when them lights come on, them guys are already gone.
Even when the cover bands came down through to play at the Hall of Fame with us, we had everything set up. Then all they did was get out and do their stuff. Unless they had equipment they had to set up.
Right.
So it was in and out too right there, and they had all day, and they waited till like they have to go on, of course, and then right after they're done, they're out.
Yeah.
They're packing up
Zoom.
as soon as the next person is putting on, and if you didn't get a chance to say hey or whatever, oh well.
Only reason I just find that interesting because I went to a Nicki Minaj, shameless plug,
Oh,
we love
hey.
Nicki Minaj concert. It was a world tour thing, and
Oh, man.
I just
That'd be
seeing the
wild.
set. I mean, she was playing back to back to back. Like there was maybe one day where she had a rest day, and I was
That's
wondering
crazy.
how are they getting this? I don't care about her. How are they getting the stage taken down? How are they getting her to the next city?
Right.
It's
How do they do it
madness.
so fast?
Like,
How, because it's like ant farm. There's so many people. Like for when we set up a show, let's just say them guys get there at 7, 8 o'clock. By 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, the show's set up. They're getting ready to do sound check. So you're talking like, what is that? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. You're talking 8 hours to set that bitch up, right? Or more sometimes.
I can't fathom
Depends on the big, what it is, and if the bigger the show, the more people. So, okay, 8 hours to set this concert up. When them lights go on and everybody takes off, 3 hours to get it down and put back in the truck and gone.
I just can't fathom it. I
tear down
literally, no matter how big the team, I just can't fathom it.
Like-
There's so many moving parts there.
Who the hell? Oh, like Trans-Siberian Orchestra?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're
they
talking
travel a lot.
30 fucking semi-trucks.
That's
30
insane.
semi. It's beyond insane. That
It's a
is the
big-ass
biggest
orchestra.
show I've ever worked on. The second being WWE, which is 28 trucks or some shit like that. It is absurd the amount of shit and how they get it done.
But there are no snack. I don't even care if they're working for 2 years on, the steps. I just
don't.
can't. What?
They only work. They rent out a big place and go. We need all this equipment. They bring it in. They plug it all in. They set it all up. Then
I don't believe
they
that.
figure it out, and it only takes about a month of pre-production. Then they go A to A, B to B, green to green, red to red, blue to blue, blah blah blah. They mark it all off. They tear it down. They set it back up. They tear it down. They set it back up, and then they go on the road.
I cannot
And it all
believe
happens
it.
in about a month.
I can't believe that.
I
lot of
hate to interrupt, but I might need to use the restroom real quick.
Yeah, well, it's halftime.
We're about to
we
hit
do
halftime.
halftime. We're already there. I don't know why it's.
What you doing?
It
Halftime.
usually comes up, but she can drop that in there if you would for us. Oh, it is in there.
Halftime, we go
Yeah, it
smoke,
is.
go to the bathroom, go do whatever you want to do.
Halftime.
Is not room.
And then usually after we'll talk about conspiracies, but we'll see
Ooh,
what we talk about.
Conspiracies. That would be fun.
We're gonna have to get her to play some first.
I would
Yeah,
love to.
That's true.
I'd be honored.
Thank you.
We'll be back.
Happy
in a minute,
halftime,
y'all.
everyone.
27?
Playing, I'm 23.
You're so intelligent. I would have bought it, honestly.
I'm older than you? Sickening.
By a year.
How sickening is that? 2003? What?
I'm 02.
So you're about to turn 23.
Yeah, so are you also 02?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. When's your birthday?
August.
Oh, I'm
Can you throw
September.
my headphones
Oh.
down, Tom?
Oh my god,
Yeah.
we're like literally the same age.
Yeah. What
That's
day?
crazy.
These are really
September
loud. Can you turn
24th.
it down?
How about you?
16.
Oh my god, one of
Yeah.
my good friends is August 16th, so we're actually really, really close.
But they're not me.
They're not
You
you.
doing that?
I'm joking.
I thought it was
Nah.
on that end. I would have done
You're
that.
you're a legend, Jada.
No, we're legends.
We're legends
We're
together.
legends.
Yeah, it's
Together.
alright.
Or is it still too loud?
It's a little loud, but it's alright. I listen to music loud. I thought it was okay.
All right.
Okay.
Are we back?
So we got 30 minutes left?
I think
No,
we're
we
back.
got as much time as we usually try to be done at 10 because
Oh.
people's got to be homes and goes to
Like,
work
I'm
in the
ready.
morning.
That's like an hour, ain't it? Or no?
Yeah,
I get
well,
my
it's about
guitar
half hour. Yeah, we
Thanks
can
for bringing
do
it
some
over.
things. Oh, real quick for you, we do this thing called This or That.
This or that.
Yeah, so tell me which one you like better, this one or that one. And,
Okay, I'm
and
ready.
This is a working list, so if you think of anything that we could add,
Oh,
especially
shit,
with
where'd I
this
put my
smart ass.
pick? Oh damn, my lucky guitar pick. Oh, found it.
You-
Right here.
You know the band Van Halen, right?
Van Halen.
Okay, Sammy or Dave?
Sammy.
All right, yeah. Led Zeppelin or Black Sabbath?
Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, Prego or Ragu?
Ragu. All the way. Ragu's so much better.
Oh,
Come
I
on,
like
let's be
Prego.
real.
Females are just quicker and
Yeah,
more
ain't they?
intelligent, man. All the men we had
Well,
on
listen,
stumbled.
My favorite thing to do for dinner is whip up the ragu sauce, right? Now I'm talking ragu marinara, no meat sauce with some solid penne or rigatoni. Mix it with the Alfredo.
Blasphemy.
Oh, never tried that.
It's not
I like the
blasphemy
Prego, though. I
though.
don't like the
It kind of
ragu.
is, but try it.
A little bit, but yeah.
Mix the marinara with the Alfredo. That's the Hailey Hade pasta right there. Plenty of Parmesan. All right, let's get another one, Tom. I'm ready.
Kraft or Velveeta?
Kraft. Kraft.
You know that Kraft or Velveeta if you put that Rotel in there.
Velveeta's good too.
Uh-huh.
Velveeta's good too.
Electric or acoustic? Which we think we know where
Acoustic.
you're at with that one.
Acoustic.
And you probably, since you guys are youngins, you probably have not watched Gunsmoke, so we'll skip that question. Dave Chappelle or Cat Williams?
Cat Williams.
Oh, Seattle went with Chappelle. Coke or Pepsi?
Coke.
Fries or onion rings?
Fries.
Ketchup or mustard?
Ketchup. All the way.
We're
Come
done.
on. That's a good. I like that game.
I like her a little less now. No,
What? Jada! This or that?
No, but seriously, like all the guests that we had on here, those first two questions, they couldn't answer them. It was just, what? Oh, who?
Somewhat. Well, let me, turn out that. Damn, I thought a string broke. That's what mine sounds like when a string breaks. Are you in E or E flat or
Standard tuning.
standard E? All right.
Floor is
Y'all.
yours. Yeah.
Floor is mine.
Little
I'm
bit of
playing.
live music for you. It's all
right.
you.
All right, let's do it. This is a song.
I gotta go grab the camera while you're doing that anyway, because
Okay.
I don't have it. So
Oh,
have at it.
yeah.
This song is called Fallen, metaphor for depression. This song means a lot to me. I like it on the keys, but it was originally written on the guitar, so pretty sweet. I don't think I've ever played this one on the guitar live, so I think it'll be pretty cool.
It'll be an experience for all of us.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it'd be pretty sweet. Oh shit, I guess I'm supposed to start.
You can go ahead
floor is
whenever.
yours.
Yeah.
Floor is mine.
We got people in the chat. They've come back. That's clear.
Welcome back.
Everybody's ready to go.
So this guitar, my stepdad gave it to me. It was his. His name is Jeff. He taught me to play the guitar. So he's one of my biggest inspirations. I love you, Jeff. Anyways, Fallen. since I last felt. No, there's not a part of me that doesn't wanna stay. Yeah, I drown my vices out, but it's been too long since I'd come back down. I'm the reason that I'm gone, convinced that I'm okay. Maybe someday I'll come around, get my head out of the clouds. Maybe by then I'll finally see that the problem was always me. Ever made, she fell that day, a broken wing on holy bones. Wrongly cast, chained to the prophet of her past, like she's got something to owe. Ever made, she fell that day, a broken wing on holy bones. Wrongly cast, chained to the prophet of her past, but burnout run away, just trying to find her way back home. Drowned by my bluff, yeah, I called 6 times just to wake you up. Even called out to dad, nothing's changed since I was 5. Now I know right now I'm not enough for you to let me in and open up. The least that you could do is just give me a try. You know I'd like to come around, get my head out of the clouds. Maybe by then I'll finally see that the problem was always me. Heaven made, she fell that day, a broken wing on holy bones. Wrongly cast, chained to the prophet of her past, like she's got something to owe. Heaven made, she fell that day, a broken wing on holy bones. Wrongly cast, chained to the prophet of her past, a burnout run away, just trying to find her way back home.
Dang.
Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you.
Okay.
Right then.
Thank you very much.
That was beautiful.
Really appreciate it. Thank you.
And
I really like those lyrics.
Thank you.
Allison says, hi.
Thank
What
you,
up,
Allison. Oh, that's my friend Allison. Allison Dunn. That's one of my best friends. I love her.
There you go.
She is beautiful. She is kind. She's awesome.
Hey, fans in the chat.
Thanks
Shout
for-
out to you, Allie. I love you.
Let's go.
Thanks for
She's
stopping by.
wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful person.
That was amazing. I really like that. I want to hear the recorded and produced version now. Like I want to hear.
Listen to it.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's out. It's
Yeah.
out.
Yep, everybody. It's out on all platforms.
Platforms.
A lot of my question will be answered after I listen to it, honestly.
Hailey, Hade, Hade.
That's me.
Do you feel a need to make your music like uplifting or commercial?
I just play what feels right. I mean, I don't want to make something. When I hear commercial,
I'm your biggest fan.
when I hear commercial, I think like making music for like other, making what people want to hear. I just make what feels right, and I just, I pray that it can make someone feel a little less alone. That's really it.
It's your emotion, how you feel.
Thank you.
And when you put emotion into it, somebody's going to feel that emotion.
It's their job, they will resonate with it.
No matter what it is. It could be shit, and somebody's still going to like it.
You
can
gotta
turn the
resonate
radio
with
on,
shit.
and that proves it.
Well, I'll tell you, Tom. Resonating with shit is very important.
You're right.
No, but really, I mean, I'm talking literal shit.
No, I'm not saying yours.
No, I'm talking literal shit. Like, you ever be in an environment?
Just to be straight there.
Like, for me, like, I'll be at work, and I'll be thinking, like, God, I'm going to go home, and I'm going to take a good shit. I think that.
Yeah, them good shits are nice.
They are nice. Get a
really
little music going. Gosh, sometimes I'm so into it, I light a candle. That's not true.
We have
scrolling
sound
through
effects here.
TikTok, sitting down, taking a little poo.
Got a nice soundtrack running, some river
Yes.
sounds.
Yeah, you're a real one if you got a poop playlist. I don't have a poop playlist. That's
Gary
a joke.
says,
That's
pretty
a joke.
damn good. Thumbs up.
Thank you very much, Gary. I appreciate you.
So you
Andy
talk
says
about
it was really good.
So you talk about making music with true emotion and hoping that people can resonate it with some way. What do you want people to take away?
I just want people to feel a little less alone, a little more heard, and I want to remind people that their voices matter, and they can share their stories too.
Feel like you're enough.
I need to laugh, but she says I'm doing that right now. She must be taking a shit.
Yes! That's iconic, Allie.
That's hilarious.
Yes. Best advice to you, enjoy it.
Normally when people are on YouTube, they're either eating or taking a shit.
Taking a shit.
One of the two.
One of the
media.
two.
Imagine how
One of
dirty
the
your
two.
phone is now.
Hope you're enjoying
I hope
them
you wash
wings,
your hands.
Gary.
The love of Bob.
Get your popcorn ready. FaZe Rug caught onto that with his YouTube audience, and that's why he's always doing food videos now. I'm like, man.
Speaking of food videos, summer's almost up, Mr. SeAth.
Yeah, I know, the Coney videos.
We're going to have to do like 3 a day for like 3 days.
Yeah.
So we can have get these episodes
You only hit me
wrapped
up one day.
I know.
I've only been awake for one
both
day.
of our lives went because you got that job and I had shit going on. So
Yeah.
we was doing videos going around seeing who has the best conies in Canton, but we only got one done so far.
Yeah, like reviewing the establishment, the food, and all that. It's pretty cool. Making little YouTube videos. It turned out way better than I thought it was going to, honestly. Like, it's only one episode in, but it's pretty cool. And we were showing the episode, and Otto was with us, and he was like, let's call them and let them know we're talking crap about them on our podcast. And we did. We called them live, and we're like, yeah, they're talking all kinds.
Funny.
I think he said they were talking good things about you. He didn't say that, but that was the idea. And they were like, oh, we'll have to go check it out. So
Hell yeah.
it was pretty cool. We try all avenues with this. We've done the live concerts. We do music. We do the shorts. And that's just on Tom's channel. Any avenue, all of them.
Where was we anyway? Oh, we wasn't nowhere, was we?
Oh,
I don't think we were.
This goes to that second half of the show when shit gets all crazy.
Yeah.
we're recovering from that emotional barrage right now. Like, how do we all feel?
Yes.
Now, last week we had a dude on here. He was playing mandolin.
Yeah.
That would have fit in.
Mandolin.
Nice.
What is...
It's like this little
That's cool.
Oh,
You know,
string.
I
little
knew a
chicka,
guy
chicka,
one
chicka,
time
chicka.
who played the didgeridoo.
Yeah, I know.
You
that.
guys know the
That's-
didgeridoo?
yep.
Yeah,
Heard
so
of
for
it.
those of you who don't, it's this Australian
Meow.
instrument. Yes, that's what it sounds like. It's this big pipe, and they do that. So this guy, he's playing the didgeridoo. So I approach
It's
him.
probably Tom Fox.
That'll make you
I'm
have
like,
to
He's
shit.
the only
Yeah.
dude around I
Yeah.
know around here that's got
Well,
one.
so this
Is
guy.
he like a tall dude with a looks like Ichabod Crane with blonde hair?
Yeah, sure does
That's
look like
him.
Ichabod Crane.
Yep,
So
that's-
he's hanging around a fire with this didgeridoo. I'm like, didgeridoo or
Tom
didgeridoo,
Fox.
you know? He didgeridoo. He did. He plays, and he tells me, he says that there are some people out there who can simultaneously breathe in through their nose and out through their mouth at the same time to consistently play the didgeridoo.
Wow.
I don't
That
know
would
if
be
that's
hard.
possible, but I've tried it. I can't do it.
I can do it for like 1 second. That's it.
I cannot go in through the nose
How
and out
can
through
you
the mouth.
carry
same
that?
time.
No, that's crazy.
Wow. Didgeridoo, though. Didgeridoo or didgeridoo? I didgeridoo, but it'd be pretty cool if I
did.
What's that, this thing called?
Oh, a singing bowl.
The singing
Oh,
bowl?
singing bowl. Yeah, used in a lot of spiritual practices.
Yeah, it's very religious, a lot like the didgeridoo.
And
Yeah.
I like that. I learned how to play it. I probably couldn't do it if I picked it up right now, because I have to relearn.
Yeah.
But yeah. Sit in a drum circle or with guitars, any instrument really.
I actually, by accident, turned out this song we got is called Obsessions of Death, and it's this weird song, but have you guys seen, what the hell movie is that? History of the World, I think it is. I think it's Monty Python or whatever. Well, anyway, there's a scene in this movie where he's dragging this cart, and it's like back in medieval times, and he's dragging this cart through the town. There's bodies on it, and he's like ringing this bell, ding, bring out your dead, ding, bring out your dead, or whatever. And he's like, the old dude's like, I'm not dead yet, and he goes, well, you're gonna be dead, you're almost dead, and it's this whole scene or whatever. So long story short, I took that clip and pitched it down so we wouldn't get the copyright thing, and slowed it down a little bit, and made it match into our song.
That's cool.
And it's like our song's like dun 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 dun, like dun 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 ding dun 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 ding. So I got that bell, that singing bowl, which just so happens to be in the same key as that song. So when I ring it, it actually is there.
Now you say that too, don't you?
And then at the end of it, I can bring out your dead.
Yeah.
Ding, bring out your dead. And we do it like so
Heck
many
yeah.
times. And then the music stops and the bass player goes, I'm not dead yet. It's pretty cool how.
Yeah,
and that was one of those things where I was in the recording studio and, that's a cool idea. And it ended up, and then boom. You know what I mean? Completely changed the song just by doing something stupid like that.
Hell yeah.
Sounds cool.
Allie, I see your comment. I'm excited to see you tomorrow, too. We're hanging out tomorrow. We're going to a concert.
Right, yeah, who are you going to go see?
We're going to go see Conan Gray.
Never heard of him.
He's good. He's good. Allie's gotten me into a lot of music, actually. She's introduced me to a lot. That's one of them. One of the artists. But yeah,
Country?
She's over there touching on that
he's
clam.
like pop. But yeah, we're going to see him tomorrow, so
Where
pretty
at?
stoked. Blossom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
They're
supposed
setting
to
up.
be.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's supposed to be the first day on his tour. Yeah, I love it.
He's handsome.
I know,
They're
he's
setting
so
up
pretty.
some sort of big
It
event
sucks
down in
because
Bolivar.
I went and did a show at the Civic Center, and I thought I was going to get back into doing the stagehand. I probably would have been at that show, but they're still mad at me, so I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe next year. Time they get unmad at me, this season might be over. I'd have probably been at that show, setting it up and tearing it back down.
Yeah, you got your hands on all the shows. I'm surprised you were pushed out of any establishment. Now you're like me with all the labels.
It's weird because that's a bless you.
Thank
That's
you.
a tight knit community. Like the ultimate job would be like, for me anyway, would be instrument tech, because that's the best. You're the last one off the bus and the first one on the bus, because everything's got to get set up before the band shit gets set up. And as soon as the show goes down, the band shit goes right back in the trucks, and zoom, it's gone.
Yeah.
But that's like, man, you got to know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody, and wait till that somebody passes away and hope you get into that position, because an instrument tech, you're there, you're with that guy forever.
You're talking about the music industry right now.
Yeah.
Music.
Like the guy that tunes your guitars is who I'm talking about. The guy and fixes them and all that, or the guy that puts the drums together at the beginning of the show. Man, that'd be the ultimate job.
I'll bring you on tour, Tom.
I'll be going too.
I'll just be the truck driver.
You can drive the truck. I need Jada
Better
there
get you
too.
a license.
Manager.
Yes.
I can drive truck. That's why I said
Media
it.
manager.
I do that now.
Yeah, I'll be. You could be the tour manager. I'll be the stage manager. I'll run a tight ship, boy.
Oh hell yeah.
Let's get a contract. Everybody sign their names.
Oh,
I'm in.
There's on the
I'm
computer. We got those.
Yeah, we could all get together, plan the tour. I would love that. I'd be honored. That'd be incredible. I know where to find you guys now. So.
We do have a full-blown recording studio video we can do. And you didn't see, but behind us there's a drum set and the whole lighting
This is the
rack
stage.
and shit. See that?
Oh. That's a real drum set. Wow.
Nice. Lifting up the green screen.
Yeah, we don't very often unveil the veil.
Yeah, I bet you guys didn't know that was a green screen.
Yeah, you thought we was really sitting in an outhouse, didn't
Yeah, plot twist.
you? With 3 toilets.
3 toilets. I know, we need a 4th. How are we going to do a group poop? Like, what the heck? I'm not trying to poop on the floor.
There is only 3. I never noticed that. Never put that together. 4
Yeah.
guests, 3 toilets.
It's remarkable.
Make something happen in there.
You know, that's the only one that actually had like that. I went through a bunch of pictures to try to find. There's usually obviously only one, but that is weird that 3 people, hey bro, let's go take a shit.
Knees touch.
Group
Ugh.
poop. Yeah.
Wow.
There's a Bigfoot out there. Come with me to the bathroom.
Usually I tell guests to try to guess what that is, and they'll say it's like barrels because of the back of the lids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's just
Yeah.
the hand-holding tri-toilet.
Old school.
Everybody
Yeah.
drop at the same time.
Yes, like, all right, guys, ready?
That's
I'm like, it's coming, I'm clenching. I'm like, no, just give me a second.
Hurry, it's coming.
Dude.
Hurry up, man. Ma can't hold it no more.
Yeah, the
Oh
game
my
is to have them all plop in the water at the same time to get one joint
Synchronization.
plop.
Oh Lord, we're playing
A
battle
big
shit.
kadoosh.
Yeah, well,
It's like a pissing contest, but a shitting contest.
exactly.
Damn. That would be some content there.
Shit, sure would. Sure would.
Oh my
Subscribe
bloody
to the
shitting contest.
Patreons or OnlyFans, whatever one you want.
Live. A shitting contest. Live at the Outhouse podcast.
Nah, see, that's Shrek's outhouse after the family expansion and renovations.
Yes.
Get out of my swamp.
So what do you think about ghosts?
I love ghosts. I think they're cool.
Yeah.
Do I think they're... What do I think about ghosts?
Have you ever seen any?
You know, actually, when I was younger, I grew up with getting, like, really bad sleep paralysis. And I used to wake up in the middle of the night, and this dude would just walk into my room. Swear to God, like, this naked dude. He would just walk in my room, and he would stare at me. And then he would, like, put his hand out. And then I would, like, just, like... And then I'd sit there and I'd be like staring at him, and then he would put his hand down, turn around, and walk out of the room, and then I would like fall back down on the bed, and then all of a sudden I could move again. It used to
Damn,
happen.
that's crazy.
There's a
Yeah.
certain creature that does that. I forget what it is.
I used to hear like his footsteps coming up the steps, and then he'd be up there, and I'd be like, "Here we fucking go again." Have fun looking at me.
It's like a man, as in like human man.
Yeah, he was a human man. He had like jet black, like greased up hair, very, very pale. His eyes were like red, and he was just naked. Never wore any
interesting.
clothes.
I've had like similar situations occur
Yeah.
with the sleep paralysis, and somebody was
I
holding me
never had
down,
that happen.
but I've never
Oh,
been
he
able to
never
make out a
touched me.
figure.
Yeah.
There's never a figure
Really?
there. I just know that they're there. They're in the
Yeah.
room. They won't let me look at them. Like, I'll try to
Yeah.
move. I'll try to scream. My mouth doesn't work. It's literally like
it's full on
paralyzed.
paralysis. You can't move your hands. You can move your eyes sometimes, but like even if you're
Sometimes.
panicking, and normally when you're panicking, like you want to breathe, like,
Yeah.
but like you can't because your body's on autopilot. So your body is breathing slow, but inside you're panicking and you're
That's
like not
trippy,
getting
man.
enough oxygen. It's trippy as hell, man. But you know,
I've never had that. I hope I don't, but
I've had
Yeah.
that happen. A lot, actually.
You know, he was just, he was, I want to say he was a chill dude, but he was kind of creepy, man. Like, what are you doing in my house, bro? But,
Right.
That's wild.
yeah, pretty much, had some spiritual lady come to the house and do a ritual. That's pretty
Sage.
cool. Yeah, you know, Sage works. She did some other stuff. Seemed to work, so either it was placebo effect and I was a little kid, or I actually saw a ghost. Who knows? Yeah. I'll never claim to believe anything, but I like some pretty cool experiences.
Yeah.
I used to
Yeah.
have a whole YouTube channel where I actually went out and explored for ghosts at like 3
Oh.
o'clock in the morning and stuff like that.
So I actually do have a few YouTube channels out there, and my buddy and I explore abandoned buildings. My friend Ian, shout out Ian.
Oh,
And we
okay.
explored this abandoned Masonic temple.
But that was interesting.
Oh, it was so cool. Yeah, they got shut down. It was actually so. I'm about to sound nerdy here, but the guy who founded Cleveland, Ohio, his son founded the first Masonic temple in Cleveland, Ohio. So it's very, very old, lots of history.
Oh, okay.
And then they were doing illegal sacrifices there, so they got
Damn.
shut down.
Well, dang.
Yeah. So at this one point, we went into
Not the sacrifices.
we went into the basement of the place, and there was this one bathroom, and it stunk. There was a pile of like diapers. It was so weird. So I was looking in there, I'm like, this is crazy. So then I walk out. So Ian goes this way, I go that way.
That's
and
shitty.
then I know. Yeah, so I'm like, hey Ian, where you at? And then I hear, I'm over here, coming from the bathroom. And then 2 seconds later, in the same tone, same voice, same way, I hear it again. I'm over here, but coming from a different place. And then he walks out and he's like, did you hear that? And I'm like, from the bathroom? And he's like, yeah. And we're like, what the fuck was that? So then we're dumbasses, we're the idiots in the horror movie, We're the ones that get killed off first.
Did you go
So-
towards it?
Yeah, we went towards it, and we
They
saw
Rambo
nothing.
that shit.
The ghost ran. I mean, we went into the bathroom. It was sketchy, but we didn't see anyone in there.
Of course
So
not.
it was a mimic, I guess, trying to, but whoever it was
So
just
I-
wanted to play around and then left.
I watched this crazy video the other day where this dude was talking about that our planet from a long, long time ago has this interstellar continental protection system over our planet.
Oh, so spirits can't leave.
No, it has nothing to do. Well, it does have something to do with spirits, but it doesn't have something to do with spirits. But he was saying that, like, you know how like on TV now that they're showing all these orbs and shit, and you've seen the ones that are like 3 of them that hold that triangle pattern. Now I don't know about the single ones, but he was saying those ones that's in the triangle that are part of that system, and also like Skinwalker Ranch, all the shit they're doing out there.
Oh yeah,
Like
I had an encounter with one of them.
supposedly that place is one of the places where this thing has its like base system or whatever. And he was saying that not all of them, but most of these poltergeist experiences are these things because they like can go through walls and do all this shit. But if you're around them while they do this thing, this scan where they go, like it'll harm your body. Like I don't know if you've seen that episode on Skinwalker Ranch where they was drilling or something and the dude's head swelled up.
No way.
Yeah, he got this thing in his head and he was just standing there. He wasn't doing nothing. Had to go to the hospital. The other dude got these radiation burns.
I was
but
gonna say radiation.
He was
Yeah.
saying that this thing will do like a poltergeist. Like you'll be in this house and it'll knock on a door and you'll go to this door to chase this ghost and this thing will go through the walls to continue its scan.
Yeah.
And it's all like this AI based thing that scans, realizes you're a human, tries to get you out of the way so it can continue what it's doing with the scan. And that's why it's doing this, to make you move so you don't get harmed by this. It's microwave and gamma wave
That's
radiation.
interesting.
Do you guys
It
believe
was
that?
wild, and that's just the
tell you
short
not to get
story
hurt.
of that. It
That's
was trippy,
wild.
dude. I
That
was
is
like,
crazy. That
damn.
is crazy.
And he said it's been here for, ever, like longer than man
See,
or whatever.
MK Ultra is used to control, but I've never heard to protect.
Well, that don't
that's a
have nothing to
flip
do
on
with
it.
us, man. This was here before, you know what I mean? And it has something to do with keeping
I'm sure they tamper.
the bad entities from doing bad shit to us.
Things.
Well, yeah, because I mean, come on, man. For one thing, we all know that the universe is huge, and there's more than just us. There's other life out there, and there's good and there's bad. So if there's, come on now,
I am the opposing person here.
Oh, I like it.
Ghosts, aliens, Bigfoot. It's not real.
Okay.
No?
Well, I will say, I definitely agree. Like, I think that, like, ghosts... Okay, Bigfoot's not real. No way. With ghosts, like, I do feel like...
You're on?
with ghosts, I do feel like it's very possible that, like, it's in your head,
Right.
Like, I don't think that, like, those experiences I've had, I think they're just weird coincidences.
Yes.
I'm not genuinely convinced that it's a ghost.
I think we have so many chemicals running through our body.
Yes, and
our brains.
I do. And, like, the fact that it happened growing up when I was younger, like, I definitely think that these experiences are because there's a part of us that wants to experience something cool.
Right.
And then you kind of chase something crazy, but I'm not, like... Like, I'll never claim to believe in anything, but I do like, some cool spooky stories. Aliens, however, you're telling me there's no other life in the universe.
I think it's all fallacy.
You don't think there's any other life in the universe?
No, we are so, as Homo sapiens, we are so advanced with our brains and technology in ways that the government will never tell us.
Very true.
Across countries, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I just don't believe that there is anything living, extracellular out here. I mean, I come from the scientific community.
I kind of like it, though. It's fun.
I think we just have so many chemicals running through our bodies, and we have this some people, and there's a whole, careers based off of hyperfixation of horror. And horror. Knowing the unknown, but just like religion,
so do you
I think
believe
there's creation of fallacies that people want to believe in.
Man's greatest
do you believe
fear
that like UFOs that have been taped and all of that is like government
that's bullshit.
made?
That's
I
bullshit.
don't think
Wait, what'd you say?
Like the UFOs that's been taped or evidence that they had out of it.
Yeah, that's just
like
government They're
made.
Distracting us. See, here's the thing.
I disagree.
So, I think that with the way technology is so advanced, it would be so easy for the government to use technology to fake an alien invasion.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
Project Bluebeam, they call it.
Yeah.
It would be so easy for them to fake, like, they could even fake the second coming of Christ just to manipulate us if they wanted to.
They're supposed to be going to be doing that. That's the next big thing. And I think if you watch, they're all freaking out on this 31 Atlas that's coming at us.
Yeah.
Now they keep saying, they keep going, well, it's not acting like an asteroid or a meteor. It's not doing this.
Yeah.
It's not doing that. It's not doing this. And there's been several, because I go down these rabbit holes all the time. And the one main guy says that that's the next play for the governments to fake an alien invasion.
Oh, I believe it.
What does the government...
But here's,
Go ahead.
But here's what I say. Here's my pushback on this, okay? There's been people reporting seeing shit in skies long before we had the technology for it to happen.
No, you're talking about, I know what you're referring to, back in BC, DC, all that jazz. First of all, let's start with the government. He asked, do people believe that the government... I don't think the government is out to get anybody. I don't think the government is causing intentional chaos. I just don't see a benefit in the government making up these crazy things and extra life and things like that and putting it out for the world to be crazy about. I think that's people behind that stuff. I do not believe the government in any capacity is interested in any of that.
Who do you think designed the UFOs and stuff? If
it's not real.
Like, you think every video, all the evidence, all the news stories...
What are we seeing then?
Nobody's seeing anything.
Bullshit. I can take you out my yard
nobody's seeing anything.
And show you shit.
And I'm standing 10 toes on
night,
that.
I guarantee you, I can take you out there any night of the week and show you crazy shit.
And let me tell you something. If I were to take him up on that offer, guess what? We wouldn't see shit.
Ask your mom.
We wouldn't see a damn thing. There is nothing out here other than us.
I promise you will see something.
I've seen strange things in the sky,
I promise you.
Stars. But I've not seen anything up close other than this weird alien encounter I had one time. That is the only thing I can come close to. Never seen a craft, I've seen weird lights, I've seen stars, but I've never seen it. But I've seen so much put in front of my face to make me believe otherwise. I've seen distractions created by the
Were
government.
you high?
No.
Are you traumatized?
Distractions that was created
have
by
anxiety?
the government.
I have a
All
comment
these
to
things
make
play
on
into it.
the
There's
alien
a fear
stuff.
tactic, exactly. But why they do the fear tactic, nobody knows.
I know.
Somebody does it. It could be the government. It could be somebody else.
Fear's the best way to control people, as awful as it sounds. I mean, in a lot of people's eyes, they believe fear is the best way to
it
control
is.
people.
There has to be hope.
There was this one time back in, I don't know, it was a while ago, it was a long time ago, where someone leaked that the aliens are coming and everyone believed it, and a bunch of people were taking their own lives because they thought it was real.
That was
Like,
at the radio
mental
broadcast.
health issues.
Yeah,
That guy made it sound. It was a story, and no one
Yeah.
even knew it.
Yeah.
but I mean, like, sure, like, paranormal stuff, like, yeah, like, I mean, their space is so vast, like, there's so many dimensions to things, it could be, like, exist and there's a logical explanation, it could be in people's heads, whatever, like, that, like, I can get by, because, no one really knows jack shit, but aliens,
nothing.
you're
I
telling me
say
the
this.
universe is constantly expanding, it's already as big as it is. Stephen Hawking himself proposed the theory of the multiverse, and you still don't think that there's 1 ounce that there's maybe a chance of life
No.
out there? Really? Not
Realistically,
even
no.
like bacteria.
Of course, there's bacteria out
So
in
what-
space that will kill us all, but
What about like
No.
creatures, plants? Like
no.
no.
So, out of curiosity, what do you
interesting.
believe space is? Do you believe we've made it
Made it.
to space?
That's such a
I
good
mean, of course,
question.
that's common sense. Yes,
You believe we made it to the moon?
there's trillions of millions of dollars going into people who are engineers for spaceships and people who are doing crazy math. I mean,
Yeah.
all
We
this
know
is
more about
recorded and not
space
any
than we do
hidden
the
files
ocean.
that you guys go crazy about.
Right.
This stuff is real careers that people do. Of course, we made it to space.
Now, I will say this. Ever since I was a child, up till last night, I've seen stuff in the daytime, at nighttime, up close, far away.
No, you didn't.
I'm telling
I'm
you,
sorry, I'm not
I've
trying to-
had witnesses
Let's-
with me. It ain't like I'm just out here smoking weed and tripping and like seeing weird shit because my mind's playing tricks on me. I see weird shit and go, damn, did you see that? Are you
Yeah.
seeing that?
Yeah.
Dum. That's the song he's referring to, and that's exactly what it is.
Oh,
I don't know.
This is
I
so
think
fun. I like the spice here.
I think
Tom,
I'm
Jill,
not
this is
joking
great.
either.
Yeah.
If you're smoking weed, or if you have trauma in your life, or if you can't sleep, or things like that, that all plays a part into what you might be seeing in the dark or in the sky. Or
I'm not.
the crazy
I've seen
man.
them in the daytime.
I
What do
find
you
it
mean?
very
That's what I'm saying.
Anytime, I think your mind is
mean-
playing tricks on you.
I find it very
And
fascinating.
when I was a child,
Yeah.
I wasn't smoking weed.
Okay, but again, we all go through things in our lives that, and I'm talking about like chemically, behind the scenes of our minds and things like that, that we don't know how to unpack. So it acts in a way and it presents itself in a way like the jet black hair greased
Yeah.
guy that's standing there. Is that a meaning? I just don't think it's not real.
Yeah,
and like
don't
I
know
said, if I
that.
paid him $100 to stand out with him, I would not see a thing for 7 days.
See, that
Guaranteed.
thing I saw growing up, it's like, it's cool to believe the idea that it could be like, some sort of ghost or something, but realistically, my genuine thoughts on that specific experience, when you're young, the chemicals in your brain are different. So it's actually very common for children to hallucinate. Sleep
Yeah.
paralysis in children is very common. And I did hallucinate when I was a kid. Like I would wake up in the middle of the night and see things. So that specific experience, I think it's very easy to say that. But I find it very fascinating that you don't believe there's an ounce of life out
See,
there.
I believe that there are UFOs, but I do believe that they're government made. Because the government has to have a way to travel faster than all of civilization to get to the important parts. What's going on, how to save humanity, if there's a bomb threat or something. Somehow they show up faster than everybody else does, not our regular police force. I'm talking about like the FBI.
I don't think
the
we have
government.
contact with aliens. I think they exist, but I don't think we've ever met them or seen them.
I don't know.
Space travel's hard, because, like, regardless of how you are physiologically made up as a being, if you are a physical being of matter, right, in any form, like, it is scientifically impossible to travel at light speed. You would die. We can only go so fast. The fastest speeds we're traveling at now are already dangerous enough, and they're just on the verge of being okay.
Where are
for
we
us.
going?
But they're not
G-forces
traveling at light
alone.
speed.
But
though.
where are these destinations that you guys are talking about? Where are these destinations?
Space.
Other
Just
planets?
The moon?
No, for me, what am I
Other
talking about?
solar
Like
systems,
UFOs and
not
stuff?
just other planets. Other solar
I'm
systems.
just talking about like in the
It's
U.S.
a wormhole and a fold thing where
Yeah.
they're not
Like-
moving through space. You're just
If you wanted
So
to,
you sh-
if you wanted to go to
That's
another
not-
planet, you would have to have a huge ship with a whole team, controllably able to go as fast as survivable. You would have to put those people in cryo sleep.
Where are these people? Where are these ships? Where?
I'm not saying they exist. I'm saying it's impossible to travel
100%.
that fast. Like it's just, I don't think it's not really possible to travel to another solar system unless you could somehow
but they're not
manipulate
traveling
wormholes.
like that.
Did you know that we haven't been back to the moon in 40 years?
Yeah.
Despite all of this technology that Elon Musk
That
is
was an
coming
arms
out with
race.
and
Of course, we're
everything.
not going back
Sucks.
to the moon. Why would we? We have robots there. We have robots on different planets.
I don't know. I just think it's super interesting. You get to the nearest
Yeah.
destination, then you build another plot.
Why
to
would they
go
risk
further.
lives when they can risk technology to do it?
Because then you're not putting lives in danger to go faster. You're instead just taking your time.
So
Literally,
if people
Rome
are-
wasn't built in a day.
So if these government entities are driving in these big ships and stuff, you're saying that they're making people genetically modified. They're
No.
making genetically modified people in order to travel accordingly to these loopholes.
But they're
and-
not traveling like that. That's
How
what
are
I'm
they
trying to
traveling?
tell you.
No part
They're
of
not
that was-
going
no.
light speed. They're going like this. They're right here, and their destination is right here, right? Here and here. They're going like this.
to just get to the moon
Are
on
you
like,
talking about
like
wormholes,
rocket.
Tom?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, because yeah,
I'm not talking about through space.
that
I'm
makes
talking
sense.
about like where we've
Or
actually
like
made it.
fold, they say that because what it is time is relevant to where your feet are at.
That
It
is
doesn't
very
matter
true.
about anything else. It's where you're at.
So-
whatever moment or wherever you're at in space.
Okay.
It don't matter if you travel to whatever. If you go to Mars or whatever, if it takes you a year to get there, even if you travel at light speed, obviously you're going to be there quick. But it's still the people back home. They're still in their relative time, which is longer than what it's taken you. But you're still in your relative time. No matter what, you're in relative time
Yes,
to where you're
I understand.
at.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I understand. I just don't believe. So you're saying when they're going like right, like you said, they're breaking into a bunch of atoms.
They're
and
not.
going-
No, they're not. They're
Well,
they're
he's talking
manipulating
ab-
gravity.
Yeah, he's talking
Guys,
about how time.
This is some Looney Tune shit.
He's talking about how, like, if you're higher up, like if you're at the top of a skyscraper, already time moves differently than being directly on the ground because we measure time as the Earth revolving. So, like, if you traveled, like, to another planet, or if you were in space for long enough and you came back to Earth, like, just scientifically, people on Earth would have aged way faster, like, and then you would still be younger, if that makes sense. Time is different, and it's relevant depending on where you are.
And gravity affects all time in
I've
space.
never heard that before.
Have you ever seen Interstellar?
No.
It's a good movie. You
I
should
know
watch
the
it.
movie.
Yeah.
It's like super popular.
Yeah.
Or was.
But you should start checking out some science. This is just
As he
regular
says-
science.
Oh,
As he says to the PhD student
That's
in
what
science.
I was thinking. That's what I was
That's
saying.
what
I'm
she
like,
said.
is
like,
it-
Ask her what she does.
the only thing that affects time is speed, is it not? Am I mistaking?
No,
Speed is what
gravity
affects
affects
time. Because when you go
it. Gravity
faster,
affects time also, dude.
oh, it could, but I mean,
It
speed has
doesn't.
everything
Could
to do
it
with
does?
it. Okay.
Period.
All right. Well, speed is definitely a big component in that part because that is the reason. If you go so fast, you lose time. That's why time is
The
slowed
faster
down.
you go towards light, the slower time goes.
They had that
But
guy,
the faster you
YouTuber-
go towards light, the thinner it spreads you. It makes you. Like she
Right.
said, you can't handle it, the body, because it's thin. You spread you into a thin line.
and that
Right.
goes back on what you were saying. The only way it would be possible is if you could somehow manipulate wormholes and, like, you bent the paper. Like,
Right.
you would actually have to fourth dimensionally bend space and time to be in one point and pop out in another. And no one really knows if that's possible or not. It's just a theory, but Yeah, I mean, that's how you would do
Some people say
it.
it is, some people say it is.
Yeah,
Yep.
but that's how
There's
you would
people
do
that
it.
say that we've had that technology since 1947.
Then it makes you wonder, though, like, are there other planets out there that have mastered wormhole technology?
If that's the
If
case,
they're coming here, yeah.
why haven't we solved, issues to serious terminal illnesses?
Because they make money off of
They
feeding
have,
you
Of course,
good
but
drugs.
a couple
I
of
knew you were going to
those.
say that. I knew you were
They
going to
have
say that.
that.
But what's the benefit of us looping, or those people looping into different areas of space? What's the benefit of that?
Looping into different.
Or-
Wait, hold on. Are you
We're
trying to
talking about
say?
medicine.
Like,
Are you trying to say
Yeah,
what's
I
the
don't understand
benefit
the
of?
question.
what's the benefit of what you guys are saying? If
Well,
the government is doing all that stuff,
they
The
ma-
benefit
they
of
make
what?
so much
Going
money
to
off.
another planet.
They make
anything that you're talking about, traveling in space,
They
going,
make so much money off of treatments for different diseases
of course,
and also
being sick is a
population control.
business.
So I'm sure there's a lot out there they could be doing better
your
that
question
they're
is-
not. But I don't know.
How are they making money going to wherever?
Right.
You're saying to another solar system. That I couldn't answer you.
Because it's not a thing.
It's
not
just
a thing.
humans need to corrupt things. If there's a plain field that grown all by itself, a human wants to go in there to find a new specimen, they stomp all over their grass and kill it. They don't care.
Well, I know this. I have a buddy that was in the Navy and had above clearance, whatever the hell you want to call it. And he claims that we've all been cloned and sent out.
We have been cloned. They've cloned people, but it didn't work.
Now, I can't
Them
say
chicken
one way or
clonings
another,
is
but
crazy.
It worked on the chickens and it worked
It
on the
works all the
sheep.
on the
time. There's
dolly.
people on YouTube that do it at home. They grow
Yeah.
chickens. It's like,
When they did
you
it on
shouldn't
a
be able to do
person,
that.
I know, like
But-
when it first came a thing and
Here-
they did. Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
When they did it on a
'Cause I was gonna
person,
change
when
the subject a little
cloning
bit.
first became a thing, the person came out like hella messed up. So I don't know.
I bet. You're not supposed to do
But
that.
they can do genocoding. Like they can mess with your genes while you're in the womb, which is pretty crazy.
They can do a lot. A lot that they don't disclose.
Cloning's probably come a long way, and it probably works now. I'm sure they clone people, but I mean, who knows?
So,
I
in the
don't know.
Bigfoot thing, you say that's crazy.
It's not really, yeah.
So,
Well, I mean, are
what
we
do you
just-
say about all the casted footprints and the vocalizations and the fact of the body ratio?
Body
I would have
ratio.
started with flat Earth.
As in, like, how
Flat
big
Earth.
it is or something?
No.
Well, okay, Bigfoot's been around
If-
for
if-
so
if
long.
me and
Wouldn't
you
he have been
take-
dead by now?
If me and you take measurements, our body ratio is the same.
No, it's not. Our body ratio is not the same.
It is not the same.
No, like
your
in
elbow to your
symmetry.
shoulder is not the same
No.
as mine.
Absolutely not.
Like
Okay.
two.
You're a man.
This is what he means. Like 2 and 2 and 3.
Oh,
and 3.
yes, my bad.
Oh, like we all.
Yeah.
have-
You were designed symmetrically. That's what
Okay,
he means.
yeah.
Yeah, I get, yes.
That makes sense.
Even
like
the
different
head.
species are designed.
Yeah.
That
There's been
makes sense.
studies
Okay.
where they find.
I know
you
I
understand
Yeah, I
that?
interpret it that way. you
Our
had
body
first.
ratios, Shaq and me have the same body ratio, even though he's way bigger than I am. Me and her, we all
Yeah.
humans have the same body ratio.
Like we all have.
the measurement as far as how that is. Bigfoot does not have our body ratios whatsoever.
'Cause he's not
You
a
cannot
human.
put a person in a monkey suit and get away with it. They can put arm extensions on, but your elbow to your shoulder is the same thing. And their arms, their torsos, and their legs are all the same size. Ours are not.
So when we.
So when they got pictures of these Bigfoots, some of these videos, like Patty, the original one, that they've enhanced and now have breasts on it, which, you know, back then when they took that video, Planet of the Apes was the best costumes they had back then. And this one is, you know, these
Them are
guys
good
went
costumes, though.
horseback riding out in the middle of the woods, miles, with this costume that had
And they
breasts
just happened
on
to
it.
stumble across the Bigfoot.
They was tracking it. So they say. I wasn't there. I just seen the footage and the enhanced footage, and I just think it's crazy that somebody would go through all that with a Bigfoot thing that has breasts. But anyway, long story short, the dude I watched body ratio that also, and it is not of a human.
This is a cash grab that those TV shows are doing, right? Like Hunting for Bigfoot, doing the whole voice box things. That's cash grab. In person, online, doesn't matter. He said something about the casted footprints and stuff. It was on the tip of my tongue. I can't think of what I was going to say. Keep talking, I'll think about it.
I think I'm taking Team Jada on this one.
And you know, the footprints, they got a mid-dorsal break, which is different than ours.
Wait,
so he said he said
You're
stuff
good.
about callings and stuff. How do you explain the callings, right? A lot of people think the bald eagle, that sound that you hear on TV shows, is that actual sound. That's a red-tailed hawk, and look how easily people are fooled. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with you.
Can I ask a question for context? I have a question for context here. If when we're debating Bigfoot, we're just debating like a huge ass ape-like creature, right?
Something in the woods.
So, how would it be
a forest creature, a huge one.
Wouldn't that be a whole ass species?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that would mean we're debating the existence of a species that we've never been able to prove.
Yeah, sure.
So not that we're talking about one specific creature, we're debating the existence of a species, right?
Correct.
One separate creature species.
Because
very endangered species.
There's been thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people all over the world that's reported this.
So where do you think they live, these giant ape-like creatures?
In the forest.
In the forest.
He said there have been thousands of.
They must mind their own business.
Same thing with crime. There are thousands of when a person goes on the FBI most wanted list and they were seen in the United States 2 weeks ago or 1 day ago, a few hours ago, there are thousands upon thousands of calls around the world saying that that person seen the other person that's wanted.
But I have to say,
what I was going to say is not all those are all real, obviously. But there's got to be a percentage of that.
I can see your point with that.
You know what I mean? But back to the whole body ratio thing, that was one of the things for me that was like, oh, okay. And then the vocal analysis. I can show you a thing where the dude goes through every wild animal in existence, and there's nothing out there that when he shows you a supposed Bigfoot scream is completely different. It goes straight across the board, even though it goes... And if I do that and record it, the wave goes like this and does all this shit. The Bigfoots goes straight across, even though it goes, the dynamics goes. So, I mean, that's almost like a fingerprint.
No.
What do you mean, no? You're going to tell me that your voice is not like a fingerprint?
No, not even a little bit. Absolutely not. It's not an identifying... Well, people who know me, if they were blindfolded, it probably would be an identifying feature. But as far as running through a system, no. Face recognition, now that is an identifying feature. Real fingerprints, that is... But even then, with face recognition, voice recognition, that stuff has flaws. Fingerprints don't. That's what you're born with, and you are unique in that way. Now, the same way he records music, and she records music, and he records music, and layering the vocals and stuff like that to warp, or make it sound better, however you want to do it, you can do the exact same thing with a bunch of different animals, or the same animal's calls, just at different pitches, and warp it, making it unrecognizable.
You can do it by the sound, but you can't do it by the look.
Well,
you cannot change...
There is no metric system for voice analytics, by the way.
It's like a visual picture that you can look at when they show it on whatever documentaries they're showing it on. Like a regular sound file has waves to it because there's frequency. A vocal cord has vibration. That's what it is. When they show that, there's no vibration in it.
What is the system that they're using in order to analyze the voice stuff?
I don't know what it is, but whatever it is
there you go.
Because other animals all vibrate.
Most dolls have it on them.
Frogs, eagles, coyotes. Coyotes are the closest thing they've caught to it, but it still has a wave to it. And that one doesn't. And what's weird, even weirder, it has 3. Some animals have 2, most have 1, but it has 3 waves that go all
They're
at
going
once.
off of YouTube videos that are edited, TV shows that are edited.
We're
Yes,
going
you
off
are.
videos that we've got ourselves.
Yeah, he has one that is really
No. I'm
interesting.
talking about of the
No, yeah,
Wait,
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I have that. I did my own videos that we captured in the woods. Not videos.
You know,
Yeah,
I gotta
audio
be
files.
honest. So if the government came out and they're like,
This ain't somebody else's shit. This is my shit that came out.
If
of
the
it.
government, if the government came out and they're like, hey, there's plot twist. There's actually like this giant ape-like species that exists in the forest, and we have one in custody now. I wouldn't be surprised. Like I'd be like,
I would be.
I'd be like, that's pretty cool.
That's a danger to society.
But you know what I would think?
time.
You know what I would think? I'd be like, these things are big as hell. How have we never spotted one? Like, they really must be minding their own business.
They're terrestrial. Now, I'd be more
Well,
surprised.
there's people that say that, and they say that they're interdimensional.
Okay. Crazy and crazy.
Well, I'm not saying either way on that because I don't know. I believe that there's something out there in the woods running around and it's huge.
You just went camping a few weeks ago. If something was out and you were in a national forest, right? Very, very deep, right? Miles and
That's
you
where
don't
you'd
think
be.
something would have happened to you to where you were able to see it, feel it,
Hell
or
no.
violent or
Come
not?
on. He
Come
didn't
on.
get
Now,
attacked
if
by
it
a
would have
bear.
came up on us, yeah.
He didn't get attacked by
It was
a bear.
a bunch of you guys there. You're
Right.
telling me, I mean, wherever the Bigfoots are, or just one, a bunch, whatever. You're telling me nobody happened to see it at all.
Yeah,
At all.
why
In the
there-
national, and you were in the south part of
But
Ohio.
we wasn't out looking for it. We was just camping.
There's no logical reason for an animal to go into a
Yes, there is a
campground
logical region for
other than
an
food.
animal to go to a campground where there's food, light, warmth.
Maybe he wore his anti-sea bear
Well, like I said
undergarments
earlier,
and he
most
sang the
SpongeBob.
campfire song.
Most animals are scared of humans, so they're not
agree.
going to come up to your campground.
But they do. When you're sleeping at night, there are foxes that probably rummage through your stuff. There are little bugs that you don't see
Well,
that are
for
crawling
sure,
on up
bugs.
under your tent. There are things that are there that you don't see.
Absolutely.
You didn't have any like snacks out there or anything, did
No,
you?
we had it all in coolers and whatever. and-
Yeah, there's
I'm
no
ju-
reason for an animal to approach that campground. Not really.
You're in their territory. What do you mean
That
there's
would
no
be
reason?
Like a bear, maybe. you
Just
know,
like
for
humans,
attack,
animals
survival.
are curious.
It's
Just because you don't
mostly
see it doesn't mean
defense.
it's not there.
But mostly
Oh,
it's
100%,
defense.
especially in the woods. They're
Oh my!
there.
I kind of sounded like a conspiracy theorist there.
Wait, yeah,
but
you kind of did.
I did. But what I'm saying is
And I would actually disagree with the statement. Just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not there. I would disagree with that.
meaning.
Meaning, like, I will never believe something exists unless I have factual proof. Like, I know lions are real.
Right. I
Like,
was just
'cause
going to
I've seen
say,
lions.
I know Ohio's got bobcats. I've hunted all my life. I've never seen
Like,
one.
if you
Never.
told me right now, like,
All right.
if we
I mean,
had,
That's fair.
if
I've
if there's
seen one.
a big ass room over here
I've seen
and the
one.
door is chained shut, and you tell me there's a
I've never seen
big
a
ass
bear.
dragon in there right now,
In
right?
Ohio.
If you're like, there's a huge dragon in this room, and I'm hearing rumbling, I'm hearing noises, the door is shaking, I will not believe that there's a dragon in that room until you open the door.
You do believe stuff though without, and a theory means that there's facts behind that. You can prove it. So you're using theory wrong. There is no theory of dimensional travel. There is no theory of Sasquatch. There is no theory of any of that stuff.
Oh, okay, we're just talking about like whether or not
Ideas.
we think, like
Hallucinations.
Oh, okay.
May I call it silly stuff? That is what you guys are
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about.
yeah. Like, do we think that it's real? Yeah, okay.
It's not
yeah,
a theory.
yeah.
It's to be determined, you know.
Yeah.
I would like to meet these people
Well,
who do
I mean,
have evidence.
I
see
don't
it with
know
my
if
own
it's
eyes.
hallucinations. How the hell does people got all this shit on video?
Doctoring,
I don't
Like-
like,
like
like
doc-
video
like
at all.
editing.
You know, the first
I mean,
moon.
don't get me wrong. There's
The first
a
moon
lot
landing
of that going on, and that's
was
what
green
fucks
screened.
it all up. Is all the people that's full of shit.
Going to film school, I know that the first moon landing ever filmed was green screen and put on live television.
Okay, so is the Earth round or flat? That'll tell me what group I'm working with here.
Wow.
The Earth
This
is round. If you say the Earth is flat, y'all, it's a silly
You're
goose.
silent. What is it?
But hold on, though. I mean, he's
Can
got
be
some
either.
merit. I mean, I will say, like, I believe the moon landing happened, but it did look kind of fake. Like, it looked like a green screen.
When was the moon landing? What year?
Girl, I don't know, but I believe
Moon
it
landing?
existed.
1960, what, 4?
I'm not saying I don't believe in the
Seven,
moon
isn't it?
landing. I'm just
7?
saying
I
it
was gonna
looked
say
kind of silly.
Do you
Like,
think there
in
was
the-
HD?
Huh?
Do you think there were like big HD cameras and big
No.
flat screens?
No. I just think it looked kind of silly.
So
like,
you
if
don't
you
think it was
watch
green
it,
screened? Is that your point?
Why would?
I'm
Why?
not
I
saying
don't
that I
know.
believe it was
Why?
fake. I'm
Taxpayers'
just
money,
saying it
trillions of
looked
dollars
kind
would
of
be-
silly. Like, it looked like a movie.
Actually, I do know
But
why.
I'm not,
you know,
I mean,
I do know why they did it, because I found out from my dad. My dad's 80 years old. I asked him personally. I said, "Hey, Dad, why did the World War end? Why did it end?"
because they got to the moon.
Age has nothing to do with validity, by the way.
They faked it to win the war.
Yeah, I've heard that
They
theory.
had better technology.
It's a very interesting theory. I mean,
Going to film school, you can see the slips of green
Yeah, but
screen.
World War
like,
II was
you can
over
see
way
that.
before we went to the moon. What the hell are
Right.
you talking about?
There's all kinds of things that imply there. There's the technology is the standpoint that they had. They wanted to prove that they had the technology, because that means I can have bigger bombs than you. That's what it meant.
Well, maybe, but it was the race with Russia supposedly.
There's an
Right. It was a race
with
resolution that was
Russia.
never resoluted.
so I have a question, because I'm honestly ignorant to this. Has any other country gone to the moon? Or was it just us?
It was
No,
just,
yeah.
as far as walked on
Supposedly,
it, everybody.
China just did it.
Well, that's robots like she was talking about and
Yeah.
all that
Okay.
type of
So
shit.
we have
Actually, people.
So
us,
Neil
that's the only
Armstrong is the only person who's ever
No.
existed that's walked on it?
one. Neil and
The other.
Was it an American person?
Damn,
or
what the
someone
hell's
from
his name?
another country?
I want to reach my phone, but I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
Because I don't.
It's Neil Armstrong and the other guy.
Patrick. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I don't know.
I think there's been 4 people that's walked on the moon. If I'm not,
Yeah.
yeah, I believe.
Yeah. Just about.
That's
But you're
cool.
saying country? You're saying like.
Yeah, I was just wondering if anyone who's not from America has gone to the moon. Because that would kind of be interesting, you know?
It is interesting. It's also interesting how we're trillions of dollars of debt in with another country, but we have all the money to do this stuff, and they're jealous of it.
I thought that was weird
China.
too.
What are you guys talking about? What do you mean?
Economics
We are not number one in
confused
the,
the hell out of
in the
me.
Billions
country.
of dollars of debt with a lot of different
We
countries.
are in
And you
debt.
said we're better than who?
Because we have established, I
He's-
guess, that's
what
what
he's
they're jealous
saying
of, that we
is
got
that
to the moon.
He's saying
And the
it's
tech-
interesting how we're in debt to other countries,
Business.
but we've used so much money to fund such expensive
Do you forget that
projects.
we have allies that we have to take care of?
They won't
And
use
help.
their resources to do that. They'll use
What
their
resources do
to
our allies have, though?
Oh, I like this. This is interesting. I'm kind of.
China,
if we go
they,
into-
they have lots more money. Lots
Yes,
more
China is
resources.
technically number one right now
Yeah, yeah,
in
that's what I
regards
was
to
talking
everything.
about.
Yeah, they got a lot of
They got a
technology.
lot more resources to
and-
work
It's
with.
not even about technology,
They have more
military.
people,
You'd be
they have more
surprised.
discipline.
Really, they have a bigger military.
No, I think you say discipline. I think Americans. I think we're pretty disciplined.
They have so much discipline, they don't have guns over there. Their law is to run around with forks to pin you to the ground. There's no hands-on.
Yeah,
You're not
guns
allowed to
suck.
watch
I hate
porn.
guns.
Porn will take you to prison. That's
Rightfully
pretty
so.
disciplined, if you ask me.
Hot take.
They
What's your
also
hot
get
take?
shoved into a little tiny
What's your hot
corner
take?
made
He
pay
said that
on.
they can't watch explicit material in different countries,
Oh, that's true.
and I'm like, rightfully so. It's warping.
I mean, that's discipline. That's what you asked. Yes, they have more of it. That is the proof of it. They're living
So here's
quarters.
the question, though. What are your guys' true opinions on freedom? Do you think we should have the freedom to, watch what we want, learn what we want?
This is America. We already do.
Yeah, but what are your thoughts on it? Or do you think we should have more discipline on our media? Because I don't. I think that we should have the freedom to learn, research, watch, whatever we want. I don't think we should have discipline on that. What do you think?
I mean,
I really
absolutely.
don't know because I mean, a lot of humans are just so clueless on what to actually do that you need to give them the job to have them feel like they even have a purpose.
No.
Yeah, I feel as though like me personally, you cannot say this about me. I feel purposeless if I don't go out and chase my dream, or if I don't go out and chase money.
That's based on environment and the way you were brought up, of
That's
course.
true. Yeah, what
That's
she
still
said. Yeah.
that's still discipline. That was something that was taught to me.
Is it?
Yeah, and that's something that I go to do to find out for myself. Otherwise, I'm stuck there with my thoughts, and I dwell in my thoughts and on the past, which is what you're not supposed to do all the time. You know,
You are. It's called reflection.
not all the time. You're not supposed to.
But you
dwell on the
are.
past.
You have to be in tune with your emotions in order to make proper
You heard it
decisions
here
in life.
first. You're supposed to dwell on the past. That's
You're
what I
really
just
twisting
said.
the words. I didn't say dwell on the
clarified
past.
that. I clarified that.
Okay, you clarified it after
not
the fact.
all the time.
You clap. Of course you can't. Of course you have to have discipline with watching certain stuff, and things have to be censored. I mean, would you show a 5-year-old killing videos
For
that are
sure.
happening in other countries?
He said
Right.
for sure.
No, I
You
would
said
not.
for sure.
No, I'm agreeing with you.
I
agree
mean,
with
as
you
an
too.
adult,
Yeah.
as an
Like,
adult,
no,
I mean,
you don't want kids watching that shit.
that's
Right.
some of that stuff can be propaganda for
Right.
all you
Although,
know.
Sure,
if
yeah.
sex was never an object of money, if it was introduced to a child, they would have no money to chase and they couldn't use it to control. So, is it bad? Because, like, the idea of being, like, trans, it's something you're not allowed to do or be. And
That's a
you're
societal norm he's
comfortable.
referring to, not a law.
So, like, if I'm not allowed to walk outside without clothes because of the rules that are inhabited on me,
Public indecency.
why? Because that makes you feel some type of way. It makes
It's assault. That's
Yeah.
very clearly assault.
Yeah, I wouldn't want people walking around naked.
Very clearly
Wait,
assault.
what did you say about being trans, though?
it can teach you that. Sorry, you threw me off with that. It can teach you that there is not something you need. You don't need to have money to survive. You don't need love to survive. You don't need nothing to
These are
survive.
systems set up, and this is capitalism we're talking about. These
need
are
food,
systems
yeah,
set
Yeah,
up.
it is
Rest.
capitalism.
Think back
we're
all the way to
talking
the
about.
1800s. What were we doing then? Trading cattle, trading gold, trading coins?
You need
It's been
food.
in place.
They traded it for food and money. Money for food. What is
You just proved my point.
Yeah,
Even from back then.
Well,
Anything
no, you
else
literally
wise
did
is
just prove
necessity.
her point,
You
though.
just
I mean,
proved my
you
point.
did because
Instead,
point.
and if we weren't trading food, cattle, whatever the case may be, we were trading slaves.
What
we
my
were.
point-
That's very true.
Okay.
Yeah.
And my point is, it was for the
Yeah.
money. What was it for?
Yeah.
Pride. It was for money. It was for money.
Work.
What did money buy? What does money ever
Building
buy
buildings,
that you don't need? You
building
don't need that.
pyramids.
You don't need to build a pyramid. You don't need to do that. You can survive in shelter like natives did, build a teepee.
You go do it.
I could.
Okay.
No, you
I don't
couldn't.
want to. That is the luxury of having the freedom and being
Based
able
on
to
your
work.
environment and how you were raised, you would not go live in a shelter with homeless people.
Of course
No,
not.
you
No,
wouldn't.
that's not logical. I'm given the resources. I'm going to do it. But if I needed to, I could. I didn't
wait.
even have to need that.
Hey, Tom. She's telling me to let you know
Yeah.
that we're short on time.
Yeah, we got.
I
I got lost, man.
Good debate
Yeah.
tonight.
Well, that was a
Real.
very good topic.
Damn good show.
And yeah, thank you for having me. I'm very grateful. It was very much fun talking to y'all.
I'm excited
Uh,
to check out your
But
music.
it never.
Thank
did-
you.
So you never did say you flat Earth or round Earth?
Round
of
Earth.
course.
Come on.
I was
Earth
gonna
ain't
say.
flat.
I was like,
Okay,
I don't know how
Imagine.
anybody
You know,
could even think that. But
I'm
whatever.
very much like
Me and
a
him disagree
medium
on that.
girl. Like
How
I'll
they
never
think.
claim to know anything, but
We-
the one thing that I
yeah.
will say, if you are a flat earther, you're
Insane.
stupid. I'm sorry, but like, come on.
I would have to have 3 hours to explain
You know,
it to
I
you,
always say
swear.
each to his own, but man, the proof for that is so much. There's so much proof that proves that the Earth is round.
Yeah.
It's just stupid. But whatever. Each to
That's
his
a
own.
first.
You can believe whatever
love
you
that.
want.
Absolutely. Yes.
I'm not here to judge.
I still love you if you're a flat earther.
Yep.
I'm just very confident that
It's
it's
just
round.
like,
Thank you guys for having us on. It was lovely.
yeah.
Thank you very
It was
much.
a great show. We was glad you guys came, stopped by, come back, and we'll do it again because we ran out of damn time.
If we get another guest, we should
I'm
seriously
gonna have
invite
to
you
have
back to
your
ask
mom-
questions. That was so good.
Or I
That
can
was
just
really
send you
good.
guys questions.
And I'd love to actually like sit down and talk more too, because you're intelligent. You don't
She's
come with
very,
just like
very
fibbing.
smart. That's
you know, you come
something
with
about Jada.
evidence.
She's
That's what I-
very, very
I'm normal
smart.
like everybody else.
But I tell you,
No, you're very smart, Jada. You
I
are
will
very,
say
very
it
smart.
over everything I love, and I'm not bullshitting you, and I'm not high.
Uh-oh, what's he gonna say?
I swear over everything. You can come in my house any night and see crazy shit in the sky. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you.
You gotta film it.
I've tried.
Yeah.
That's all I can
don't
say.
have a good enough camera. I need to hide phones and shit. Cause trust me, I've tried, and it just don't come out like what you're seeing.
Wonder how much that stuff is. You could invest into it.
And also, I'm gonna have to send your mom some of them links to those vocal things and have you watch it just
Oh,
for
Lord.
the hell of it.
Yeah, let me see that,
This
please.
is crazy.
Those are why he caught those on his own, but the professionals that like
I'll
This
show
is
her
like
them
a
ones and
scaled
send her
replica of me.
Okay.
ours. That's the
He
fat
looks just
fucking
like
pig.
me.
We
I
love
didn't know I
that.
had a partnership with you guys.
But yeah,
We're identical.
it's-
Do you see
gotta-
it?
that's the only time you're allowed to say the F word on the show.
Look.
Is to talk the pig's
Fat
name.
fucking pig.
We're identical. Oh my god.
It's cute.
Gosh.
You should do like a quick rundown next episode or whatever if we come back of what all of these items.
It's just, I mean, if you look at it, it all
A bunch of
boils
cocks.
down cocks and pussies.
So many cocks in this.
So many cocks.
Black pussy, white pussy. Got the big cock, a little pecker. You got black pussy or black cock.
Hey.
Fucking, you know.
So they like everything here.
Yeah,
Lovely.
Hell yeah. Whatever your taste is.
Yeah, whatever your
you know,
taste
we
is.
got some clam for you
Cocks
if you
and
need
pussies.
some.
I was honored to bring my white pussy on the show
There
today.
you go. It was an honor having your white pussy
you
on
were
the
afraid
show.
to ask that last question. Now do you want to ask it?
Well, I mean, I guess I was told
You
not
might
to.
as well
but
now.
In that this or that, one of the things was penis or vagina.
Vagina. Like, we're better. Like, come on. Like,
Women all day.
yeah, women.
So, boom, there you have it, kid. All right,
5
we
for
have to
5
get
with
the hell out of
vagina.
here. Thank everybody for hanging out in the chat. Thank these guys for coming. What a great show. And we will definitely do this again. See y'all, everybody.
Outhouse Podcast. Signing out.
Signing out.